Yes, sir.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Great. So I hope that all of you have
Good morning,
installed this
sir.
Power BI, Power BI desktop. Anyone who is facing issues, so let me cover quickly. So I hope that like it is just click and just download all the like
Didn't
Power
work.
BI desktop.
Sir, no, you have sent any mail onto this, or we have to download it?
I have shared one link, right?
In mail?
No, over the Google Classroom.
Sir, can I share my screen and show you the problem that I'm facing?
Yes, please, quickly.
So it shows me this window.
Okay, just scroll down a little bit. Just go the first option and advanced download option. Advanced, yes. And then just download. Yeah. You need to check one thing. You need to check whether your system is having this what do you say, 32-bit or 64-bit system, operating system.
I have no idea about that.
Okay, so no, just okay.
Should I download anyway?
No, you can download, but you need to install only one file out of two. So, and after that, once it is downloaded in your local machine, then just right click over any setup and then run as an administrator. It will be installed.
Okay.
And just close that and let me show you how to
Okay.
check this, whether it is like maybe my computer or maybe something. Let me check where I can see that how to identify this as 32-bit or 64-bit, right? Let's say desktop. Okay, that's my device manager. Earlier it was like my computer and just right click, it will be showing that what is the RAM, what is the configuration, memory size, and 32-bit or maybe 64-bit. Right. So let me see
Okay.
where it is.
So
So
it is
let's
64-bit.
64-bit. So then click X64 or X86 something. Right. The second option. Out
Sir,
of two, second one. Yes, please.
Sir, I have just clicked on download, not advanced download option.
So
So
then it will be going to Play Store like a mobile app.
yeah, so I've downloaded it.
Okay, so perfectly fine. No issues. Right. So you need to identify whether it is a 32-bit operating system in your local machine or 64, and accordingly you need to install only one file out of two. Right. Now, if you see, let me share my screen first. I have shared six today, right? I have shared 6 files, and what is the agenda here? To analyze the employees or employee performance or whatever we have done in the previous sessions as well. So what is the issue if you open? See, let me show you the extension first. Out of the 6 file, right? Oh, hope my folder is visible. Out of the 6 file, 2 CSV format, 3 are in Excel format, and one is in Access database. If you have like a Office 365 installed, why have taken this access file? Because Office 365, I am assuming that in most of the system it will be installed, right? I was not sure that whether you have installed this SQL Server, Oracle, or other thing. In my local machine, SQL Server commercial version, installed from my institute, but I'm not sure that whether you have installed or not. So that's why I have taken this MS Access database so that everyone can open and everyone can understand that what is given in that database, right? So what is the in this? If you start opening first one, right? So that is they have given 20 years or let's say 15 years history that what has happened with the company and how they have opened the different stores, how they have deployed different employees to different stores and different locations, right? In first worksheet, or I can say
Sir,
CSV file. Yes, please.
sorry, should I be right clicking on PBI desktop setup 64 dot
Right. Yes, right click and then run as administrator.
run as
And
administrator? Okay.
right. So it will be installed in your C drive, or maybe if you want to install in a D or E drive. So it is up to you.
Yeah. Okay.
I know. Just follow the instruction, next, and finish.
Okay.
So in first file, they have mentioned the history of 15 years of this business World Rhythm. What the World Rhythm is doing, they are selling musical instruments somewhere in US, right? So that is the background of this case. Different drums, flutes, and other thing in different categories they are selling with different stores as well. So they have mentioned that first store they have opened in 1995 and the last one they have opened in 2016, Indianapolis somewhere, right? If you see in the second one, they have given this EMP analysis. That is our task to analyze all the employees working at different locations, right? How they are performing, how they are sales performance, what you can say, satisfactory rating, nothing. Whatever they have mentioned, we need to analyze in that case. So that is a blank file in Excel file. The EMP zip code they have mentioned. So in a separate file, I'm assuming that, yes. So all the employee ID and employee zip code they have mentioned in different file in a separate file. Apart from that, if you see the fourth one, revenue analysis. Again, it is a blank file. We need to do something.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sorry to interrupt. Can you share these files on link through
Yes,
on this chat? Because
yes.
I'm unable to open, no, not through email, on chat.
Okay.
I'm unable to open that link which you shared on email.
Okay. So actually, are you a part of this Google Classroom as well?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, so no issues. I can share.
It will
the
be
chat.
helpful, sir.
No, that's fine. So here, let me show. Okay, that's that. Chat box. So let's say.
It's opening, but it's not showing save option in my. I think there is some error. It's showing some error. It's not showing a save option.
No. In CSV file, you will not be getting the options to save. I hope so. Right.
No, but last time also it was not showing the save option.
Okay.
But once you shared on chat, it was I was able to save it.
But it is showing some error, like it cannot be shared through chat. It is only sharing two files as of now.
Mhm.
Let's say two files I have shared. Revenue analysis, 2 years. Yes, now it is going.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes. So in this case, yes, 2 years of revenue. Again, it is a blank file. Like we need to analyze. If you see revenue analysis, right? So we will see what we can do with this. And apart from that, the last
Sir,
file.
this world rhythm file, we are not.
Yes.
I'm not able to open. It is saying that potential security issue detected.
Okay. So let me open that one. So I am assuming that you have a Office 365.
So it didn't open for me as well.
So are you able to see my screen that I have opened that file?
Yeah.
And it is showing me 4 tables: employees, items, product, and stores. Agree?
Yeah.
So anyone? Okay. So let me close first. Just double click on this. It will be opening, right? So I'm not assuming, like I'm not sure that why you are
Sir,
getting
I'm
any
also
issues. And...
facing the same issues, like it is not
Mhm.
opening.
So are you using this MS Access? because this is a
Yes, sir.
different file extension.
Okay, so in case it doesn't open, what we need to do?
So in that case, just right click. If you are able to see my screen, right click and then open with, and select this access, MS Access, or just search MS Access. It will be open with this extension. So what is MS Access? MS Access is like early version of MS SQL Server, Microsoft product again, right? And it is freely available with the package of this Office 365, or I can say what is this Microsoft Office 2013, 16, or 19, whatever you are using, right? So just click with this MS Access, and if it is not even opening, no need to worry. We will import this file. That's why I have not taken this SQL Server, Oracle, or IBM DB2 file, because of this compatibility of this installation and other one, right? So if it is not opening also, so no need to worry and no need to panic. I will import this file into another one, right? So, but if you are able to open, let's say, so what we are able to see, the 4 files. So employees are details are mentioned here, like employee ID, store ID, on which at which particular store they are working, this title, what is their designation, first name, last name, gender, and so on. So years, number of years employed as well. Item purchase, they have given some other details, right? Products, they have given like a product ID, product category, like I was mentioning that musical instruments they are selling. And apart from that, they have mentioned these 5 stores they have opened in different years. So first, they have started in 1995 with Brooklyn, and the last one is 2016, Indianapolis, right? So that is the background of this case. So what is my problem here?
Sir, sorry to interrupt,
Yes,
but
please.
I'm unable to open the sheet.
Worksheet or this
This
MS
word rhythm, word rhythm.
Word rhythm, right? So no need
Yes.
to worry, right? What I can say, or let me
I-
stop sharing. Just start
Yeah,
sharing your screen.
Just a moment, sir. So my screen is stuck. It is hang. System is hang.
Mhm.
Give me a moment.
Can I
So
share my screen?
yes, please.
Is my screen visible?
So this is a Power BI screen, na? So just click on
No,
the blank report.
no, I'm just opening it. This one?
Yes. So right click, and I think you don't have this MS Access, right? Else it would be recognizing that that a red color would be coming here directly. So no issues. Just open with first option,
Okay.
and browse apps, or choose an app on your PC. Second, last, yes, last one, and just search this MS Access, ACCESS. Oh, no. I think you just. No,
So the same issue I'm also facing. I'm not getting this MS Access option.
So that means you have installed this MS Office, but not Office 365.
Okay.
है ना? In case of MS Office, you would be working with the SharePoint, Excel, what I can say, PowerPoint, Word, and other one, but not with the MS Access. So MS Access is a part, free of cost, a part of this Office 365.
Okay, so what is the other option, or do we have
The-
to install?
No need to worry. It's just a case. So no, if it is not opening, so no need to worry. I will import that file into Power BI. So
Okay.
Power BI is working, right? So I will, you can open that file in Power BI also once it is getting imported. No need to worry. And no need to worry, or no need to install this MS Access based on the commercial, or maybe as a part of 365, right?
Sure.
So I was just explaining the case, and that's why I was just opening. Otherwise, no need to open in that one. I will directly import that file, right?
But for
let me
Power
give,
BI,
yes.
sir, for Power BI, it's asking about my account, Microsoft
No,
account.
No. First, if you are going for the signing, then only you need to give your what you can say official email ID. Else it will be free of cost. Once you have done a registration with Gmail also, it will Power BI desktop will be free of cost and it will be installed without any headache, right? But whenever you have installed and you are going for the signing, right? Then they will ask you official email ID or anything outlook.com or any ID related with the Microsoft account. They will ask that one, right? But that is not the purpose. And for that, they will ask the money also because the Power BI services is related with the account. Why I'm saying this Power BI desktop? It is a learning software with all the functionality. While whenever you are going to publish or making a commercial use of Power BI, you need to get a license of Power BI services. Whatever we are going to do, that will be applicable to our local machine only. We will be using all the functionality available in Power BI software, but we cannot publish to any website or any blog or any web page of a organization, right? For that, we need to get a commercial license with the email ID and that one. Right. So no need to worry about that one. Just register if they require after the download or before the download. But yesterday also I have tried that downloading another one, but it was not even asking the email ID.
Sir,
Right?
I'm just
Yes.
sharing my screen, sir. Okay, sir.
Please, please.
Here's the Power BI screen. Sir, is it visible, sir?
Yes.
Sir, here it's showing that start free.
No need to go for this start free. Just go scroll down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Activate your free trial.
No. Just to go back. Just back to this one. The link I have shared, right? Just click on back. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right, and just scroll down now.
Just this is the first initial. Okay.
Just scroll down. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
advanced download option, first one, Power BI desktop.
This one, no, sir. Advanced download option.
Yes, and just directly download. You need to identify whether your system is 32-bit or 64-bit. Just scroll down and
Yes,
download.
sir.
Download.
Download
Scroll up,
option.
scroll up. Yes,
sir.
download. Yeah, download.
Yeah, here from I have to select sir 32-bit or 64-bit or later on.
Here itself. Just click on download.
Okay.
And now you can select the one, either 32-bit
Okay.
system or 64-bit.
64-bit, yes, sir.
Right, and download and just save in your system and just right click and directly install. Click.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So I have no need to go for any license or anything else.
No. For learning purpose, no need. And for commercial purpose, don't use free version, else they will quote you. Or they will catch you and they will ask you money another one with the legal penalties another one. Because it's a commercial software.
Okay.
For academic purpose or learning purpose, it is free of cost. With all the functionality. No functionality they have removed in a trial version or learning purpose. So let me explain the case. Okay, let me share my screen first. Yes. So what is happening here? They are asking us to analyze the employees working at different locations, right? But what is my problem in this given case? I have 6 files. I have 6 files. My EMP details are given in MS Access format. My 2 years of revenue, how they are performing towards the sales or maybe how they are working at the different particular stores, it is given in CSV format, right? EMP zip code they have given in Excel format. That means it is not a simple case. We need to integrate, right? We need to integrate multiple files first before we start analyzing in this, right? So first we need to analyze business history, then revenue part, how my employees are working, and finally we need to analyze my employee, all the details that is provided in the given case. Understood? Now, let me close that one. So just opening that one just to show what is given in the data set. So more than how many? 240 or 250 employees are working in this organization. So I'm closing that one. Right. So understanding the issue with this case, for 6 files, different format, we need to integrate first and we need to analyze them. That means my simple approach will not work. What is my simple approach? Let me click on that one also. If you remember in the session 3, we have created some pivot tables, right? Department wise, location wise, and then nationality wise. Then we have created wise joining, right? We have seen in pivot table. Then we have seen EMP analysis as well, right? By creating some functions or by creating some pivot tables as well. And finally we have created a simple HR dashboard as well. But in this way, my pivot table will not work because my one table EMP is given in MS Access database. My EMP zip code is given in Excel format. My revenue or towards performance of employees is given in CSV format, right? That means my pivot table is not going to help now. And the functions that we have used for HR consultancy as of now, these are also helpless at this moment, right? So that is the context when Excel needs advanced software, Power BI, right? In case of this Power BI, there are 3 components. There are 3 components. First one is Power Query. What is the Power Query? This is like a BI tool that is helpful to write or to retrieve the information. That means get the data set from different files or different databases, right? My pivot table is not going to work, then which one will work? My Power Pivot will work. That is the second component of Power BI. And the third one that I have shown you as a simple HR dashboard, this will become Power View in Power BI. So we'll see one by one all the 3 components and how we are going to work with this. But before that, let me complete this rating analysis, right? I hope that you have
Which one
worked
is
on
last
this.
one, sir? Can
Power
you
View.
repeat the last one?
Yeah. Power View. First one is Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power View. You combine all the 3, it will become Power BI, a commercial software, right? Now, but before that, let me complete. So understanding the context, why the Power BI is required, why Microsoft has created another integration or another bundling of all the Excel functionality or advanced Excel functionality into a commercial software, Power BI. Both the products are from Microsoft only, and my advanced Excel, integrated advanced Excel is called as Power BI. If you are very sound in Excel, Power BI is nothing. Power BI is easier than the Excel. I will prove it. But before that, let me complete this rating analysis quickly. So why we should create a rating dashboard in this, right? Meanwhile, those who are facing issues, they can install. Meanwhile, before I open the Power BI software. But before that, let me complete that one. So in the last session, what we have done, we have calculated two calculations. Like first thing, we have created an employee ledger for all the employees given in this. And apart from that, we have fetched the data set or the selected employee by using the employee ledger and index functionality. Apart from that, we have calculated, you see, and if you remember, that there were 5 ratings and each one is having a 20 weightage as per the case, and maximum is 100. And apart from that, we have created a half donut chart for 5 ratings, right? At this moment, I have stopped at that time. Let me quickly complete that one. Calculation 3, right? Calculation 3. I need to represent 60 percentage. Like we have converted all the ratings into percentage format, if you remember, right? But in this case, I need to represent 60 as a percentage over my donut chart, right? Why we should create a rating analysis? What will happen and why HR professional will get a benefit from this? First thing, work-life policies or work-life balance policies to create or to modify at your organization. Whether we need to check whether the employees are very good in project completion rate, satisfactory rate another one, but they are not happy with the company culture, or they are not maintaining their work-life balance. So that company can do, they can have different policies for employees to maintain their work-life balance as well. In another way, if the employees are maintaining their work-life balance, but they are not performing up to the standard way, or I can say their project completion rate or work satisfactory rate is lower, then we need to do something more. So this type of ratings analysis or this type of rating dashboard in terms of speedometer are always helpful to analyze or to formulate the HR perspective policies to make or to take the corrective measurement based on the ratings, or to formulate the new policies or revise the policies for different parameters. So if you remember that we have 5 ratings, I have added that one, some of that one, and finally in calculation 3, let's say pointer of 2. If I need to point 60 value over this rating dashboard, I need to give a pointer or a needle in that, right? Apart from that, let's say endpoint. What should be the endpoint? Where my pointer should start from 0 and to 100. That's it. That's we have taken as a maximum value, right? So how to do this one? There is another logic. I will explain the logic. Twice of maximum value. Why twice of this maximum value? Because I need only half donut to rotate, I need only half donut to rotate minus represented value minus my pointer space. Whenever you see in a clock or in a vehicle at a speedometer or fuel meter or maybe race meter or maybe what I can say torque meter, right? Needle is also consuming some space. That is the value. Why I'm saying this? First thing, if you remember, we have created a complete donut for 200 values. I have selected all these values, if you remember. And out of that, I have hidden the maximum part, 100 part, right? That's why it become, if you click on this, it is a full donut, right? It is a full. Right? But what I have done, I have hidden decolor and de-outline the half of the donut, that is 100. The same way, I need a 200 value for my pointer space so that it should rotate 0 to 100 in a half circle only, or half donut only. That's why I have used maximum twice of the maximum 200 because its sum is 200, the same value, right? And out of 200, only half of the donut 100, and in 100 represent the 60% over the donut, right? Now, after this, if I click on the select data again, right? First thing I have created, add. Let's say I'm going to create another series pointer. What should be the value? My calculation 3. Right? My job is done. Yes. 60 value somewhere will be high, between average and high. We need to calibrate it, right? What is the issue? It is showing that it is in a between 3 and 4, 60. We are not sure whether it is a 3, whether it is a 4. Starting of 4 and end of the 3. We need to calibrate it. How we are going to calibrate it? Just click on this, the first one, outer donut, and then there is option format data series. Or before that, let me click on this, change series chart type. What is the meaning of this? If I superimpose, right? What is happening here? My pointer, that red button, my red color pointer is coming outside of the donut chart. That is not my purpose. My purpose here is my pointer should be representing my half donut value, either average, below, very low, or very high, or excellent, whatever it is, right? So what we need to do, we need to calibrate it by change series chart. If I click on this secondary axis, Mac users may have different settings. I'm making an announcement. Mac users may have different settings. They need to identify where they will get the secondary axis option. but it is there, I'm sure, right? If I click on this, it is superimposing my previous donut. Agree? Now my job is done, but my 60, that representing value is coming out of the very high, right? That is not my purpose. If you remember, when I have created this half donut, my 0 was vertically 90 degree. The same way it is on the vertical 90 degree, right? What we have done? We have rotated our first circle or first donut chart 270 degree, if you remember, right? Let's say if I click on this, format data series, what is my angle of first slice? It is vertical 90 degree. Because we have my 0 should start somewhere horizontal negative side, so it should be rotating like this, right? So what it should do, what we need to do, we need to rotate it again 270 degree. See, now it is representing the 60 value out of 100, right? Agree? But again, there is a problem. If it is a needle, then it should start from center point, right? If it is a needle, then it should start from the center point. Why? So how to convert this into a center point? Just click on the outer donut first, and then again change series chart type. Click on this pie chart. Convert your donut chart into a pie chart. Your job is done, right? Convert your donut chart into a pie chart. Let's say like this, and my job is done. Can I make a decolor of this other part? Let's say decolor of all the other parts that is not usable. Again, no outline as well. Make sure that you are using no outline as well, else you are it will be fragmented. It will be looking like a fragmented, right? And no fill, no outline. See, this is my speedometer first. Now it is representing the 60 value, but we are not sure whether it is average or high. Agree? That my pointer is coming here, but I'm not sure, or let's say whether my pointer is working or not. Let's say I'm selecting Nitin Joshi here. Okay, Ankita Agarwal. Yes, my pointer is working perfectly fine. As per the rating or as per the, what you can say, WLB score, my pointer is working perfectly. But the problem here is, I'm not sure whether it is at end of 3 or starting on the 4. So what we need to do, again, I'm going to click on this. When we have created an angle of 270 degree, just make it 250 degree. That's it. Like this. Now my goal is done. That means Deepak KM is having an average work-life balance score. Agree? Now it is representing the correct way, mid of the score. Earlier it was showing a boundaries. Ankita, and then Sweta, Nitin, Pankaj. Perfect. Low balance score. Low work-life balance score. Agree? So anything to repeat in this. So in this way, we need to create 4 charts. Right? I have created for first rating here. Right? We need to create for job satisfaction rating, performance rating, with the same way, like a very low, low, and high, the ratings. But last one is a totally different. They are not saying that equal division. They have a different divisions. Like first rating is a 40 or lesser than 40. Second one is 10 and so and so. Right. So first thing, before I start working on this last rating, any doubt or anything to repeat in this?
Sir, can you
Yes.
please
Yes.
create
Okay.
pointer?
Okay, pointer, right? So let me delete the pointer first. So that's we have created in the last session, like half donut with the maximum value of 200, 100 is hidden and 100 is shown as 20, 20, 25 ratings, right? So what I have done, I just click on this and then select data. We need to create another series over a chart, right? So what I'm going to do, I have created another series as a pointer. What should be the pointer? My pointer value should be coming from the calculation 3, like this. How I have calculated the pointer values? First thing is 0 to 100 represented value. The second one here is pointer space, that are needle space that is going to consume. And the third one here is 200 as a 360 degree in terms of the angles. In terms of the angles, it should be 200 value that is representing my 360 degree. So Why 200? Because if you make a sum of 20, 20, 20, 20 and 100, it is becoming 200, a complete 360 donut. But my needle should be rotating between 0 to 180 degree. That's it. Now, if I click on OK, see, my pointer is coming here with the red button or red color. But in this way, my pointer is going outside of my donut or outside of my rating. That is not my purpose. It should be representing or it should be pointing my ratings. So what we have done, just click on outer donut and then superimpose this one, change the series chart and click on this secondary axis. But when we have superimposed this one to over the like first donut or inner donut, my 0 is becoming vertical 0, right? The same way that we have done calibration 0 with the 0 for inner donut or first donut, we need to calibrate it again and just right click on this, format data series. Angle of first slice should be 270 degrees. Now it is representing the real 60 or 40, whatever the value it is, right? But in this way, my pointer should start somewhere from the center point, right? So in this way, what I need to do? I need to convert my donut chart, my outer donut as pie chart. Simply convert your donut chart
One
into
small
pie chart.
question.
Yes,
Why
please.
do we give 158 in the end?
Okay. So your question is 158. So it is coming from the calculations. So
what
if
are
you
we calculating?
so in this way, like twice of this max. Oh, sorry, twice of this max value. Like so if you see my formula,
Max.
twice of
Okay.
this 100 and minus represented value and pointer space. So
Twice
so it
of
is
the 100.
not 100 max, whatever it is. It might be at 120, 6 ratings, 7 ratings, 140. So it can be anything, but logic should be correct. It should be the twice of the max because I need to rotate my needle or my pointer in half circle only. That's why we need a double value to make 360 donut. Right?
So
So,
one more time, can you show like how to get the pointer?
Okay. So let's say I'm deleting this one. So just right click on this and then select data. First one is you need to click on this select data and then add series, right? If you click on this add series, a pointer, right? And then just give all the 3 values in this way. Like out of the 360 degree circle, 40 should be represented in half donut or half circle and 2 should be consumed by the needle space, right? Or pointer space, I can say.
Sir, what
If
is
you-
the logic behind saying pointer is 2?
So in the clock also, your needle is consuming some angles. The
Okay,
same way. है ना?
okay.
See, out of 360, pointer will also take some angles. So I'm giving a minimum so that it should be visible at least. If you
Okay,
are
like
if you are giving 1, so it will not be visible,
okay.
right? So but in this way, when we have created an outer donut, what you can say, my pointer is going outside of the inner donut. That is not my purpose. We should my pointer should represent my ratings that I have created for the inner donut. So what we need to do, we need to first thing superimpose this. Okay, superimpose this by change series chart type, right? Click on this secondary axis like this. But what is the problem here is when we have superimposed with our inner donut, it is making my 0 as a 90 degree vertical, right? That blue color representing the value, but it is starting from the vertical 90 degree. It should not be, it should be calibrated first. So what we need to do, we need to check the angle of this first slice. It should be 270 degree. If you remember for inner donut as well, we have rotated. Now it is representing 0 with horizontal 0 and then 60 value or 40 value, whatever it is, right? But now my pointer should start from some center point. It should not be hanging somewhere, right? So what we need to do, we need to convert our outer donut chart into a pie chart first. If I click on this, it is becoming a pointer coming or originating from the center point. Now, if I click on this, the larger one, no fill, no outline, right? Except the pointer part, we need to use no fill, no outline for outer donut. write this so that my pointer should only be visible, rest part should be hidden, right? No fill and no outline, like this. Simple. And then again, there is a problem whenever I am selecting any value or any employee here, let's say, it is in between of the line. We are not sure whether it is ending of the line or the starting of the new rating, of the 5th rating or ending of the 4th rating. So what we need to do, we need to make this angle in the middle of the ratings, right? So how to do this one? Just click on this rating part, and then where we have written a 270-degree angle, make sure that you are changing it to 250 degree. That's it. So whenever a rating is represented here, it will be becoming in the mid of the rating so that it should be clearly visible what exactly it means. Now it is showing that, let's say, Akash, see, average work-life balance, WLB, right? Then Sumit, then Richa, see. So in this way, we have created the first one for WLB, right? For WLB, we have created. What we need to do, we need to create 2 more for job satisfaction in the same way, like 20, 20, 20, half donut, and then 100 is the full donut, 200. And then we need to calculate it again. The same way we can create a rating for performance rating as well, right? Simple way. This one. And the last one. So these things can be replicated, like the same thing, the same functions, right? But the 4th one is different that I will be demonstrating. And ratings are not equally divided here, 20, 20, 20 space, right? It is a different one. So let me quickly do it for the 4th one. Like the rest 2, you will be completing, right? First one, I can write it as a WLB score. So how to write it WLB? Let's say, going for this insert again, if you remember that we have created a text box, right? Just create a text box and then equals to, directly go to function bar equals to, and then just write a WLB. That's it. See, WLB score, and you can write here somewhere, and your job is done. See, and then make a color coding, bold little bit, and no outline, no color. That's it. So we need to represent the headings as well, what the rating shows. So let's say WLB rating and something I am putting here, right? Simple. Like text box we have used last time for writing the ratings, very low, low, average, high, and very high, right? Simple way I have written a WLB. So what you are going to do today, you will be repeating this exercise for the other 2 ratings, job satisfaction and performance rating. Like another one, 4th one I am going to complete here. Let's say what it is showing. It is showing that lesser than or equal to 40, it is a very poor, and more than 85 plus 200, it is excellent. So what we need to do, we need to create another dashboard or rating dashboard for this. Let's say going for this insert, clicking on this donut chart again. So all 4 ratings should be represented as a donut, right? And then let's say, yes. First thing I need to create an inner donut first, select data, right? Add a series. Let's say my values, or what you can say, performance rating. What is the performance rating or project completion rate? Project completion rate, sorry. Project rate, right? I'm giving the spot. Project completion rate. And if I click on these values, what are the values given? 40 to 100, right? We need to select 100 as well. Because we are going to rotate our needle in half donut only. So that's why we are taking the double value of that one, right? If I click on this, okay, you see, my donut is ready at the project rate. Agree? Like this. Now, another thing here is, if you see my first one is a 40. That is again starting from the 90-degree vertical. That is not my objective. It should start somewhere from the left side. Left 0 to right 0. Right, or 180-degree. So what we need to do, or what we have done in the previous case, just rotate my angle 270-degree, right? 270-degree. Why 270-degree? Because my 0 is somewhere in 90-degree. If you add 90-degree plus 270-degree, it will become complete 360-degree, right? Now, if you click on this, see, Now my 0 is coming as original 0, but in this way, in this last project completion rate, it is not equally divided. It is not equally divided. So what we need to do? We need to hide half of the donut. How to hide? No outline, no filling. That's it. Like this, half donut. Now it is not equally divided like a previous case, like a 20, 20, 20, very high, low, and so and so. It is in the way. Like first rating is lesser than or equal to 40. That is a very poor, then poor, average, good, and excellent. The last one, right? Agree. But can I make use of this format data series again and little bit increase of the gap like this? Agree. Simple way. Like the same way, we have created the inner donut for the first rating like this. I've created that one. But now I need to add, or I can use this one also, this very lower row and other one. We can write the text box the same way. If I click on this text box, let's say, creating a text box equals to what I can write? Equals to very poor. My first rating. Okay. Okay, so it is not taking that one. So it will be taking the cell address. We give the cell address then very poor. Right? That's it. Very poor. So in this case, no outline. Simple way. Like previously we have done. No outline. Right? Little bit smaller size. Right? The same way, we can write the rating or no fill as well, so that it should not disturb the color of the donut chart. No fill as well. Like this, very poor. So same way we can create all the other ratings as well. But what we need to do, we need to create the needle in this also, right? In this, we need to create a needle as well. How to do this one? The same way, select data, then add another series like pointer, right? As a pointer equals to my calculations. So first we need to make a calculation first here. Let's say pointer space equals to 2, right? What should be the max in this case? And value. What should be the and value? Again, the same formula, twice of whatever it is, twice of whatever the max value. Right? Twice of whatever the max value minus my score to represent minus my pointer space. That's it. Simple. Now, if I click on this, or before that, let me copy this one. Can I make a copy of this one? Let's say, okay, paste. So in this way, it should be 36, right? Poor. If I write somewhere here, or you can adjust the text another one, right? Poor rating. The same way, we can create another one here also. The third one, let's say 37, right? Average. You can adjust the height and width of this one. And finally, you can create, let's say 38. So I'm just giving the real rating to that good one here. And finally, the excellent one. Let's say 39. Excellent. The last rating. Simple one. Or we can have some formatting another one that is easy. Now I need to create a rating pointer. So in this case, select data again, right? Add. What is my series name? Pointer. And what should be my value? My calculation 3 part. My calculation 3 part is like this. Simple. If I click on OK, my outer donut is coming like this. Again, the same way, we need to repeat. My outer donut should be superimposed with the inner donut, right? Change series chart type, first one, click on this. Can be converted into a pie chart here, like this. Now, if you see my pointer, my 99 value, that a blue color is starting from the vertical 90 degree. But what we need to do? We need to rotate our first angle of the secondary axis to 270 degree. That's it. Right? And that is going to complete. Then no fill. Okay. Simple way, like we have done for the first rating, no fill and no outline. Simple one. Right? For the larger part also, no fill, no outline. My pointer is coming here, but can I make use of this solid fill? Right? Let's say if I click on this, my outer donut, format data series, fill. So we can change the pointer color as well. So not only the red always, it can be anything. What is happening? Okay. Can be any value, let's say. Okay. Okay. I need to select the second one. Right? So it can be any value. We can change the pointer color as well here, right? And we can make a border as well, right? Simple way. Let's say color is also red. So it will be bolder like this. Now, if I change any employee here, let's say Nitin Joshi, it is showing me the right value. Right? Simple one. You
Can
need to
please
adjust.
clear one thing, sir. So
Yes.
we change the 90 to 270 degrees, it's a 270 degree concept. Because while it is we are facing the making the pointer, it is coming into 90 degree axis, and then we are changing it into 270 degree.
Right.
So 90 to 270 switch, sir. Please.
Ah,
explain, sir, again.
So let me delete that one. What is my logic here? See, we need to represent a value from 0 to 100% in terms of the project completion rate on the half donut only. Right? 0 to 100 value should be coming from 0 to 180 degree angle in terms of the angles, right? But we cannot create half donut in any software. Either it will be a full or it will be a no, right? So what we need to do, we need to take the twice of the value so that half donut we can hide. So same way, let's say if I click on this select data and then add pointer as a series name and then value. Let's say my values are calculation 3. What is happening when I'm creating a outer donut? It is representing the right value, like 66 or maybe something. So what is the value? 75 for this Nitin Joshi, right? For Nitin Joshi, 66 is coming, and what is happening? The blue part, if you see 75% blue part, outer donut blue part, if you see, this is becoming a 75%. What is happening in this? My pointer is going outside of my ratings or outside of my inner donut. When I'm superimposing my outer donut, let's say if I click on this outer donut, format data, sorry, not in this, change series chart type. When I'm superimposing this, let's say this one, it is going beyond my ratings. And what is happening? My 0 is starting somewhere vertical 90 degree, right? Ideally, if I need to represent 75 value, it should start from somewhere 0 value as horizontal 0, and it should rotate 75% towards 180 degree in ideal way, right? Clockwise. But when I'm superimposing this, my angle is coming or my angle is starting from 90 degree. That means my original 0 is somewhere on 90 degree vertical. If you add 90 plus 270 degree, it will become 360 degree. That means rotate 270 degree to make this 0 somewhere here, where my cursor is clicking, right? That is the logic. So how to do this one? Let's say change series chart, or let's say if I start rotating here. Okay. So let's say if I start rotating, let's say change series chart, superimpose, and then let's say if I start rotating this one, format data series, rotating. So what is happening? So I'm based on the experience or based on the calculation, I'm just directly saying this 270 degree. Else you can see when your 0 is coming on the 0 side. See, my blue part is rotating, and nearly 270 degree, it will become 0 with the 0, horizontal 0. See, like this, right? Now, again, there is a problem that my pointer should start from somewhere from the center point. So how to make this center point pointer? We need to convert my outer donut into a pie chart. That's it. And finally, we need to hide the rest part, no fill, no code, no outline, right? And no outline as well. In this case, for the larger part of this blue color, no fill, no outline. No fill and no, make sure that you are using no outline as well, else it will be making your rating as a fragmented. And apart from that, why only the red color pointer? It can be any color, right? So let's say if I selected this one and right click on this, there is another option, fill. If I click on this solid fill, okay, not this one, I need to select only the middle part, right? Solid fill, okay, fill. So it's a very small space, yes, solid fill, and then maybe any color of your choice. Then you can make use of this border as well. Let's say border is also solid fill with the red color, so that it should be visible from the far. And your job is done, right? So let's say if I change any employee here, Ankita, right? And this one, Pankaj, another one, like this. See. Now, not only that one, it is also changing here. If I zoom out like this, if I click on Nitin Joshi, see my both the ratings are getting changed. See. Similarly, you need to create two more in between two, right? That is the task for today. I'm leaving up to you that to replicate the first donut or first rating chart with job satisfaction and for performance rating in between two here. And then finally just make, okay. And you can adjust this one, what you can say, the space, another one, right? Apart from that, if you once you have completed all these, just make like this. Or just make like this, black another one. So it will be visible from far that you have created a 4 ratings, and you can hide these one also, like no fill and no color as well. So it will become 4 rating dashboard for rating analysis, where we can use in HR perspective to formulate the policies related with the work attitudes or work related attitudes of the employees, right? So that is the objective of creating 4 rating dashboard to analyze or to formulate the new policies or to revise the new policies based on the analysis, right? See, both the charts are moving. Whenever you are selecting any employee, or it can also be helpful for the appraisal. For the appraisal, and when we are going to meet in session 9 of this, when you have gone through with this predictive analysis also, this is exploratory. In that case also, you can have like if so and so condition, like project rate is more than 75% or 85%, and then job satisfaction rate is more than 4.5 and so and so, then appraisal can be given a 3% of the base, or maybe whatever you can make a policy on that one. So every employee cannot have a similar policies, or maybe have a similar policies, but you can make some special appraisal or bonus to employees that is those who are performing outperformance, another one, right? So there you can use such a rating dashboard in real life. So that is my objective, to show this rating dashboard and rating analysis to make some appraisal policies, work-life balance policies, or formulating some work attitude or work attitude attributes of the employees in your organization, right? So what is the task you are going to complete in this in between two dashboard? You need to create 2 more, right, for job satisfaction and performance rating. Take a screenshot of that one like this, making a snapshot or maybe a print of command, and then just submit that one. So that will be easy, nothing new, right? So any doubt or anything to repeat in this before I close this?
Sir, I have an issue.
Yes, please.
Sir, I have done whatever you have said, but the needle is not changing according to the name. It is, yeah, it
So-
is just stable. It's not changing according to the name.
So you are using this employee ledger and you have used this index function here. Like I need to show this index
Yes,
ratings, another
yes,
one
there it is changing.
in first
Should
one.
yeah, should
Okay.
I share my screen?
Okay. Yes. So let me just stop sharing that one. Yes, please.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, yes. Just click on
So
any
it
name.
is, yeah. See, here it is changing
Mhm.
in calculation 1.
But in the
Okay.
ratings, it is not getting changed, right?
Yeah, so this is my pie chart and this is my needle
Mhm.
pointer.
Mhm.
So when I click on Deepak Agarwal, my
Any name, any
the
name.
needle
So just
is
click on
not
anyone.
maybe Kushbu, yeah.
Okay. So just show me this. Where is your calculation one? Where you have converted your rating into percentage.
Here, calculation 1. Yeah.
Just click on this percentage. First one, row number 6. Row number 6. No, row number 6.
6.
Yes, okay, that's fine. And then just click on this row number 26.
Let's roll number 26. Here.
Same is, yes. So that is the problem. You have taken a direct value. You need to give a cell reference of your own row number 6.
Okay.
Just equals to and row number 6. Just give a cell reference here in row number 26.
Just a minute.
Hmm.
Equal to.
Row number 26. Or directly hit that one. Yes.
Oh,
Sir,
yeah,
why they
it's
have marked
changing.
pointer at 2?
No,
But it's
that is
equals.
yeah, that is a pointer space because it will also
Two.
consume some space out of 360 degree.
So there is no formula for 2, no?
No. That is up to you. Like if you need a small pointer or very thin pointer, you can make it a 1 also, or maybe a thick one 3 also. That is a clock needle or clock handle or something. Right.
So to add the
Yes.
outer donor, we are right clicking on the existing
Right.
donut. Sorry.
Yes.
What is the next step to add the outer donut?
Okay. So in this case, after that, just convert your outer donut into a pie chart.
No, sir. My outer donut is only not coming. So I was asking, what is once I have created the first donut,
Right.
is the step to add the donut to itself?
Okay. So in that case, just let me remove that one. Just right click on first one and then select data.
Select data.
Select data and then create another series here as a pointer and give the calculation 3 in this as a complete. So let's say all the 3 calculations in this. And
So
press
select
OK.
data, you said select data by right clicking, and
Right.
then you added a new pointer.
Series.
You added a new
Series.
series.
Yes, add here and give a series name as a pointer.
Right.
Sir, how do we calculate this end or max in calculation 3? I missed that.
Okay. So in this case, it should be twice of this maximum. Whatever it is, it may be 120, 130, 170, whatever the value it is. What it should be the twice of this, right? Twice of the max and minus represented value minus pointer space for all the 4 donuts.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay, so my task is clear that you need to create 2 more in between 2 and create all the 4 ratings for a single employee selected here. Right? Okay. Now, let me close that one. Coming back to my Power Query part. Word rhythm. Okay. So in this case, first thing is store-wise EMP analysis. But the problem here is my employee details are given in a different file. My other details are given in a different format and so on and so. Like this. If I start working with this, let's say I have given a summary also for this, like what we have covered in session 1, session 2, session 3. First thing, can I analyze my business history? How my organization is performing in last 15 years or whatever the history of my organization, right? If you see, my business history is given in CSV format. I will import that file. Into Excel first, right? What I'm going to do? I'm going to import my business history that is given here, right? Going to import, just open your file revenue analysis first, right? Now there is another option. I'm working on this revenue analysis file, right? Please open that one. Data over the ribbon. data over the run. If I click on this, there is option get data, right? Get data. If I click on this, it is showing me all the options like from file. Either it is Excel workbook, it is a CSV format, either JSON file, PDF file, form folder, maybe something, or SharePoint as well. From database also, SQL Server, Microsoft Access, from analysis, and from Oracle dashboard or database, IBM DB2, MySQL, whatever you are using in your company, they are showing all the options, right? My first component is Power Query. Please remember, I am working on this Power Query now, right? I will cover one by one Power Query, then Power Pivot, then Power View. And finally, it will become Power BI. So how to use the Power Query first, right? And from Azure as well, and from Power Platforms, and from website as well, right? Everything like from website, another one, all the options it is showing to import the data set. What I'm going to do for this World Rhythm case, first thing, my file extension, we need to check the extension file, right? Extension of file where type. My business history is given in Microsoft Excel, separated CSV format. In revenue case, I'm clicking somewhere here, right? Going for this data over the run, clicking on this data from file CSV. I'm going to select this CSV file, right? Click on this CSV, right? Click on this CSV. And finally, I'm clicking on this file format or giving the file path here, business history. It is getting identified which extension you have selected, right? Which extension you have selected, just give the file extension of with the file path and just import. Just
Sir, can you
import.
repeat once again?
Yes. I know. So now let me cancel this one. So just open this first file, revenue analysis. First, we are going to analyze the Power Query. First, we are going to use the Power Query to analyze the business history, right? So how my organization have performed in last 15 years or from the origination or from the establishment, right? The first one using the Power
Sir,
Query.
sorry to interrupt, but
Yes.
while downloading now, I'm
Yes.
getting option download as Excel file or download as CSV. So what I have to choose?
No, whatever the extension it is, you need to select that one only. So CSV file
CSV
should be CSV file should be downloaded as CSV, Excel file Excel file, and MS Access just download that one. No need to worry whether it is opening or not.
So it's
Right.
showing download Microsoft Excel, open document PDF. So I have to select this one, comma separated values.
Yes, comma separated value, CSV format.
Oh, done.
Yeah. So I'm opening this revenue analysis Excel file and importing my CSV file here. Okay, so data, just use this data over the run and click on this get data. CSV. We need to select the proper extension in that. Just click on this text CSV. Give the file path of your file where you have downloaded all the 4 or all the 6 files, and by default it will identify which are the files that are available in CSV format. So what I'm going to select, my first file here is business history. I'm going to import in this. So what it is going to do, it is importing my CSV dataset into my Excel file. Now it is identifying this delimiter is comma separator file, right? If I click on this based on entire data set, I need to allot an entire data set.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but my this get data wala option is inactive. It's not working.
It's not working. Okay,
Yes.
so
Can I share my screen?
yes. So let me stop that one.
Okay.
So do we say load or do we say transform data?
No, that I will tell you. And the different options like load to and load. Two
Okay.
options are there, right? But let me see what is happening with the get data. Yes, just click on this data over the run.
Where, sir?
Over the run data for fifth tab, 5th or 6th. Yeah, near to formula. Data. No, after yes, this data and then get data. It is unable, right? Just a drop down, yes,
Okay.
from file.
Okay.
I know.
Okay,
This
sir.
stop sharing.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
So in this way, let me share my screen. So what I have done, I have by default it will be selecting the extension like CSV, and now we need to give the file path business history. Then click on this import. Now it is showing us the two options, either load or load to, right? First one, I will be showing load to options, let's say, where we want to load this file or load the data set. So in this way, I'm going to use this.
So
the
before
third
that, you have to select the entire data before
entire
this
data.
option.
So that no, so that one is just a preview, right? If you see that
Okay.
is, let's say form file text CSV. So that is just a preview that how many rows or columns you want to see in a preview, but ultimately it will be loading the complete data set, right? So let's
Okay,
say,
got it.
or by default you can select the based on the entire data set, right? Now
So you
there
did
is
it for the 2-year revenue.
okay. No. I have used this business history file first.
Okay.
And a business history file
Excuse
more
me,
than
sir.
15. Yeah, please.
In data ribbon, I have only option of get external data.
Okay, so get external data only. So data. So you're not getting this one.
No.
Okay, just share your screen. Let me stop sharing. So what is happening in this?
Is it visible?
Yes. So in your case, you are directly getting them from text and so options.
Yeah, these options are there only.
Okay, from SQL Server, another one. Just from text, just click on the third one. No, not here. The from access, from web, and from text. Just click on this. Okay, so text file it is no, it will not be getting a CSV file here, right?
Hmm.
No. So which I think just click on cancel. And click on data over the ribbon. That's fine. Okay, from other sources, XML, data collection, analysis. As well. No, but you are getting only very limited options, right? So what I
So
can
I'm also
suggest.
facing the same issue.
Okay, so from text, where to get updated this one? No, that is not the way. Just cancel it this one. Yes, yeah. So I hope that you are using Office 365, no? Not the Google's worksheet or maybe something.
No, Office.
No? Office, right? Okay. I'm not sure why you are getting only limited option, but in most of the Office, we usually see all the options to connect with all the different file formats and databases, right?
Okay, no issue. I'll sort it out later on.
And later on, I would just meet your technical or maybe any official that who can help in technical installation or maybe something. But ideally, if you have installed this Office 365, like most of the options should be coming by default, you know. So I'm not sure whether why it is not showing all the options in this, right?
Okay, sir.
So I'm helpless in that case.
Sir, once we have selected
Yes.
the CSV file, do we need to load or transform data?
The first thing we need to load, or in case of load also, there are two options, right? So let's say, let me go to that one quickly. So what is the meaning of load and what, or I have loaded that one earlier? No. So let me remove that one. By mistake, it has been loaded. Okay. So just get loaded data text CSV that we have selected and giving the business history as a file. Now we are getting the two options here, like load and load to, right? First one, what we need to do, I need to select this load to. What are the options that is showing? Existing worksheet. That this worksheet at A3, that cell that is become active, I have selected that one. And if I click on OK, it is getting loaded by all the data set that was available in my original CSV format, business history, right? So as of now, I have not selected transform. I will transform it later. What is the concept behind it? If you are if you're remembering from computer science background or computer science concept in your graduation, OLTP system versus OLAP system. OLTP system, that was my original file that is given in CSV format, and this is my OLAP system when I am going for this ETL process, like extract, transform, and load. That is the in between that. And OLAP system is also a database in which we transform or we make a changes or modify based on our business queries, right? So how to transform? So before, if what would happen if I click or transform before load, it will directly open a Power Query window to make the changes before you load. But again, once you have loaded also, you can make a changes or you can make a transform. Just click on this, just hold your mouse over the business history where the right side, queries and connections, right? Like this. See? And now if I click on this edit, my Power Query window will be opening, right? See, my Power Query window is getting opened. And in this case, again, we are getting the option transform, the second tab is agree. My
Right.
second tab is transform. So this is your Power Query window. The same window I will open in Power BI in a real software, right? My humble submission here is I'm just demonstrating how to work with the Power Query before we directly jump into Power BI and how to make a transformation, right? Using
Right.
the Power Query. So in this way, what is my first business query? See all the options I'm getting here like home, transform, group by, another one, whatever you can do with a transform, a delete function, delete rows, add columns, delete columns, right? Whatever we can do as a transform, we can do it here. So let's say my first business query here is to analyze my business history. Yes,
So
please.
excuse me. So once a
Hmm.
data sheet is uploaded and we find that the data sheet is wrongly uploaded, is there an option of unloading it? Like,
Yes. Just delete it. Right click and delete.
okay.
Anna. So that is possible. So just click on this edit and click on this Power Query editor. Right now, my first question here, my first business query here is business or history. So what I'm going to select, business year by default. I'm going to select another thing here is important. If you are able to see this 1, 2, 3, if you are able to see this 1, 2, 3, this is a data type, business year, revenue that is given in dollar, units sold, ABC notes, that means a tax box or tax equivalent to text, right? We need to check whether in case of the date format, it should be a date, right? But by default, the data type is correct in this. So what I'm going to select, I'm selecting year, I'm selecting unit sold, I'm selecting notes. There are only 5 columns in this. My first file, business history, I have selected the first one, fourth one, and fifth one, and I'm going to use remove columns, right? There is option to delete the columns or delete the data set, right? If I click on this remove columns like this, my 2 columns are still remaining. That's it. Simple one. My only 2 columns are remaining in this. I have deleted the 3 columns in the given data set. But if you see my original file of business history, it is unchanged. It is not getting changed. What is happening? Something happened. Okay, so let me close and load first. So once you have made a transformation, close and load again. Simple way, like this.
Sir, I'm not getting remove option.
Okay, I will show it again. But before that, let me show you my file, this one. Though I have deleted 3 columns in my OLAP system, but my original source is getting unaffected. Agree? My original file is still having the 5 columns, right? So let me repeat that one, what I have done in this. Okay, so what I have done, let's say add it. And by mistake also, if you make a mistake in this, just click on this, the last active or last action like this. My columns are coming back, right? So what I have selected the first one. I have selected the third one by using the control button, and I have selected the last one. intentionally to make a OLAP system for analyzing the business history of last 15 to 20 years. And after that, just click on this home page and there is option remove columns, right? Home page. So there are 4 tabs: transform, add columns, and view. There is another home, and just click on this remove columns. Right? So my job is done. And then just click on this close and load like this. So whatever the data set we have uploaded in 5 columns, now it is available only with the 3 columns. Agree? Can I make a chart on this? That's it. Can I make a chart on this? So this is called your OLAP system. Why? After ETL, like extract, transform, and load, can I click and create a chart on this like this? My business history says the trend of my business growth. Simple one. I've created a simple chart based on the business history in terms of the revenue, how my business has grown over the last 15 years. Simple one. Need a repeat in this or anything to repeat?
Sir,
So my
Yes,
Excel
please.
sheet, when I choose on the text or the CSV, not recognizing any file. So is there a different option that I should be choosing to be able to select the file of this business data?
So let me share. Let me stop my sharing. Just share your screen. What is the issue? The same issue, like you are not able to get the options. Most of the options like CSV, MS Access, and other one.
No, I am able to see those options, but then
Just share. Just share your screen then.
just loading.
maybe the business file that you have downloaded is in XLS format because I had done the same thing and later I downloaded it in CSV format and then it was recognizable.
Okay, so then I'll just try that, sir. If it's not working, I'll just get back to you.
Right.
Sir, I have a doubt. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Somebody is sharing the screen, so I'm not able to.
Now you can share it.
Right. Sir, I'm here. So when you said that we need to remove the columns, I'll go to edit, but
Edit,
I'm
right.
not able to remove anything from there. So
No. Just click on this. Just enlarge it. Yeah, maximum.
so now we
Just click
don't
on.
need business here, huh?
So just no. Just see. You are able to remove.
Now I am able to remove. I was
Hai na?
trying for a very long time and it didn't.
Hai na?
And now
And close and load. First option over the ribbon. Close and load. Yes.
oh, okay. Sorry. Thank
Hai
you.
na? So in this way, let me share my screen then. So this is the business history that we are able to come up, right? What we have done? My file was given in CSV format. I have what I have done? I have imported this file into my Excel file with the use of this Power Query, and we have removed some columns in OLAP system, and we have created a trends of last 15 years to 20 years, whatever it is, 23 years. There is a data set, right? Another is how to add a trend line in this. How to add a trend line. Another options, trend line. If you click on this more options, you will be able to see multiple options to fit your trend line or trend pattern. So let's say if I click on this exponential, it is not the right one. Linear, then logarithmic, right? Polynomial, whatever is matching with the most of the point, you need to consider that one, right? So there is another option in Excel that how to identify the trends of your business or trends of the employee iteration, employee leaving the jobs, another one. So there is another option to identify the trend line by clicking on this plus button, and my system is hanging. Yes, trend line, and then more options. You can fit the best option out of that, right? Like this. So this is about the Power Query, and why I'm showing this in Excel. Again, there is a problem, right? When I'm directly jumping to Power BI, you will be seeing multiple screens at a time. So you will not be able to see that where to start and why the software is doing that one. That's why I'm saying one by one. First thing is Power Query. Now, if you see my business history and right, in a similar way, can I make use of this 2 years of revenue? Why they have given a 2 years of revenue to us to analyze something? Let me load this file again the same way. Clicking on this data set, data over the run, get data, right? Click on this get data first. What is my file extension for 2 years of revenue? The same way, CSV format, 2 years of revenue. The second worksheet, a recent revenue, I'm using the 2 years of revenue getting import, right? The same way, in this data set, there are more than 10,000 rows now. More than 10,000 rows. And interestingly, my EMP ID is given here, my store ID is given here, along with other details. Simple one. If I click on this load or load to, if I click on this load, it will create a new worksheet or it will load wherever it will find the space. But if we need to load a particular cell, we need to select the load to, and we need to give the file path somewhere here, right? If I click on this, how many rows? My 14,000 rows have been uploaded here. My 14,000 rows have been uploaded here. Simply following, right? Whenever I'm clicking on this, there is an option, add it. What it will do? It will open my Power Query. It will open my Power Query window. Simple one. Anyone need a repeat or anything to repeat in this? So what I need to do?
So from where the edit option?
Okay. From here, like this, edit. Just hover your mouse somewhere on the business
Just repeat
queries.
once again, sir. Just repeat once again.
Okay, okay. So let me remove that one. What I have done, delete. Right. So let me remove that one also. What I have done, I have created a new worksheet and clicking on this data over the run. All right. What is happening? Data over the run, and then click on this get data from file, then CSV format, right? Now, the second file you need to select 2 years of revenue. Click on this import. Click on this import, right? And again, the same way, you need to select this load to option. Just give the existing worksheet somewhere, let's say somewhere here, or any cell that you need to load the data set. If I click on OK, all the data set is getting loaded here. Like 2 years of revenue, that CSV file format has been uploaded here. More than 14,000 rows this time, right? More than 14,000 rows has been uploaded here. Right, more than 14,000 rows have been uploaded. If I hover my mouse here somewhere on the business query and connections, it will be showing me the option add it. If I click on this add it, it will open my Power Query editor. What is my Power Query editor? It is a BI tool or BI add-ins that is helpful for ETL process, extract, transform, and load, where we can prepare our data set, where we can modify our data set, and where we can delete the data set as well. That is not required, right? Now, this time I'm going to select order date, and finally, I'm going to select the revenue part. By using the control button, I have selected 2 columns in this. Out of n number of columns, what I have done, I have selected order date and I have selected this revenue, right? Simple. Now, after selecting 2, there is another option, remove columns or remove other columns. In the first case, when I was showing you or demonstrating this business history, right? When I was showing you the business history, I was mentioning this remove columns, but now I'm using this remove other columns that I have not selected, right? I have selected only order date and revenue, and I'm going to select remove other columns that I have not selected. so that only 2 columns are remaining in my file after the modification or after the transformation. Agree? What I have done? I have used the remove other columns that I have not selected. But my business query here is to transform the data set. Yes, please. Any query or any question? Any comment? Okay. So what I have done, I have selected only 2 columns and I have used remove other columns as an option. Now, out of these, my business query here is transform my data set into monthly revenue. What they have mentioned, they have given as OLTP system daily transactions in terms of the 14,000 rows of 3 years or 2 years, whatever it is, right? That is not my purpose. Transform my data set to make or to calculate the monthly revenue.
So
Agree?
my column order date has also been removed. So how to get?
Okay. So just click on this one. Remove last section. Apply the steps. Just click. Just cancel this one. So your data set will be coming back. Whenever you are like by mistake there is a error in steps, just click on the last step, cancel. Right. So order date and revenue part I have selected. Revenue. And then remove other columns that I have not selected. Now my business query says, yes, please. Okay. So my business query says, transform my data set into monthly transactions. What they have given? They have given as daily transactions. 2nd of Jan, 2nd of Jan, 3rd of Jan, so and so, so and so, right? Of 2 years or 3 years data set, 2 years, sorry, right? Now, if I click on this transform over the rerun, if I click the transform over the rerun, there is another option. Sorry, add columns. First thing I'm going to select the 3rd option, add columns. There is another option, date. Can I add another column here? By selecting that order date, I have clicked on this add column, 3rd one, and there I'm going to select end of the month. Right? What is my business query? Transform my data set or create an OLAP system that will give you a monthly revenue analysis. Simple way, right? This is the Power Query, my first component in Power BI. The same window I will open in Power BI. Right here, I'm going for details, but when we are working in Power BI, I will be more focused on Power View rather than the individual component. Right. So in this way, end of the month, I have created another column. Anything to repeat in this? How I have added end of the month? I have added, yes. So let's say if I remove this one, this is my 2 selected columns, and then select, click on this order date, click on this, the 3rd options in over the rerun add column. There is another option, date, month, end of the month. Just select end of the, what will be the monthly transaction or monthly revenue? It should be counted or it should be calculated at the end of the month, like this. Just click on that and your job or my job is done. Right? End of the month.
You clicked on the order date column, then you went to the add column, then date.
And then date, and then month.
Sir, I did the same thing too, but the month option is not active for me.
So just check that one, whether your order date is having a date format or not. Most probably it is a ABC or maybe something, just convert into a date format like this. Or let me, or if it is not working, let me stop sharing, then we can start sharing that.
Yeah, I think I'll have to share.
Please share.
Yeah. So here it is. So order date.
Yeah, see, one thing in order date, it is written as ABC. Just click on this ABC. Yes, and convert into a date format. Yes, now it will work. See?
Okay.
So data type must be in the same format, which one you are looking for, end of the month. It will be working.
Okay.
Now, what in this way, it is again not showing me the monthly transaction. It is showing me individual transaction. I need to make some more transformation in this. How to make this transformation? Now, click on this end of the month. There is another option, transform. Now I'm going to transform or convert all the data set into a monthly transactions.
Go.
If you click on this transform, there is another option, group by. My first option, group by. If you see, if you remember, yes, please. So if you remember your database concept, that there is a function group by or order by, right? In case of this order by, ascending, descending, or sorting. But in case of this group by, what it will do, it will make the calculation based on the end of the month, and it will give you cumulative revenue of a particular month, right? So how to do this one? Just click on this group by first, right? Just click on this. Here it should be the end of the month by default, because I have added to calculate here. My next column here is new column. I'm going to add monthly revenue, right? What the functions it should use? It should use my sum function here, right? Sum function on revenue part. That's it. If I run this query in SQL Server or maybe in Oracle, if you are familiar with that, it will give you the monthly transaction of a particular month, right? Group by. Make the cumulative or summative calculations for a particular column based on the query, right? Group by function. So if I click on this, what it will do? It will convert my all the transactions. See, only 24 rows I have. What I have done? I have converted my 14,000 rows into 24 rows. 2 years of data set, right? 2 years of data set I have made. Agree? See, 31st of Jan, 29th of Feb, by default it is a leap year. 31st of March, 30th of April, 31st of May, and so and so. See, fantastic thing we have done. We have converted all the 14,000 rows into 24 rows by using the transform and group by function. If I click on this, home, close and load. That's it. See, my complete 14,000 rows has been converted into 24 rows data set. That's it. That is the beauty of this ETL. In commercial version or in a corporate setting, we usually have this SQL Server Oracle as a database, ETL Informatica as a in between that, extract, transform and load, and finally again OLAP system in Oracle or SQL Server. In most of the organization, right? Or few organizations have ERP system in which the database is like given in the backend. Now, can I create a chart on this? Can I create a chart on this? Let's say the same way.
Sir, can you please repeat that previous step one more time, because I didn't get the result when I followed you.
Okay. So this is so before repeat, let me cover this one. So this is my train monthly revenue. What is the fantastic thing here is just have a close observation in this. Can we make a business policy for this? By converting my 14,000 rows of the transactions into 24 rows, I'm creating a line chart as a trend. Because for the time series data set, we can make it a trend and we can make a line chart for that. In case of this, if you see, most of the peak values
in year end, sir. November,
year
December.
End. Yeah, November and December.
Yes,
the data is related with the US country. What we can say? Most of the people are purchasing mutual instrument nearly or near to close on Christmas and New Year. Agree? That means a company is feeling or company is getting a higher sales near to the Christmas and New Year. That is the trend. And they are having the least sales in month of Feb and March or maybe something. That is the trend. In session 9 and 10, I will show you how we can make a forecasting also. This is the trend that is already happened. What will happen or how my company should be ready for the next 3 years based on this trend. How my company will judge what will be the demand, what will be the supply, or what they are going to fulfill the complete demand in a particular area, right? So that is the analysis in this. So that is the role of this Power Query. But let me repeat that one, what I have done. Right. So in case of this Power Query, I have selected 2 things, and what I have done, I have created another column end of the month, right? End of the month, I have created another column. And after that, what I have applied, click on this end of the month, click on this transform over the ribbon, and click on this group by. Click on this group by, right? By default, my first column should be end of the month because we are going to convert all the transactions into a monthly transactions. What should be my new column name? That after the conversion, monthly revenue, right? Monthly revenue. What it should use? Some function of revenue, right? Make a sum of all the transactions for a particular month and then give us the results, right? We are instructing the command to the software, right? So clicking on OK, see, it will convert all
It
the
did
14.
work for me again.
Okay, so let me stop sharing that one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yes. So just share your screen so that I can see.
Yes. Shows me this.
We could not phase. Okay. So just click on this group rows. Click on cancel that one. Insert end of the month. Let me check. Okay, that's fine. And then click on this add or month. Yes. Click on this add column. Okay. Sorry. Group by. Right. Yes.
Yeah. End of the month. Then I
Yeah.
would.
Monthly revenue. Just name a new column. And monthly revenue. Then use the sum function. Yes, and then column should be revenue. Yes. Hope it will work. Okay, so table dot insert end of the month, monthly revenue, list column revenue, type null. Okay, we could not parse provided data value, data format error. Okay, so just close this group by. Let me check end of the month. So in your case, just scroll up. So in your case, January data is not shown. It is starting from Feb directly. Something has happened.
No, I mean, should
No,
I
no,
start?
see, no, not that one. Just remove this end of the month from inserted column. Yes, inserted. Yes. Order date you have done. That's fine. Just click on this order date and this nearby this square data type. Yes, click on this one. Just click on this date. Yes. Okay. Order date, type date. Okay, that's fine. Revenue is fine. Okay. Then click on this add column. End of the month. Yes, end of the month. Again, in your data set, January data is not visible. I hope so. And it is directly starting from Feb. Something is wrong in uploading. You have uploaded all the 14,000. Let me check.
Yes.
Just close on your Power Query. Close and load in a home button. In home button, just no, in home button. Close and load first option. Yes. Let me see. Okay. So in your case, see, it is showing 8,677 error something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it is not converting, or that's why it is not calculating the end of the month. So what you can do is just repeat and delete this file, and just reload it once.
I tried to delete, but it didn't get deleted.
No, you just delete that worksheet, or you can create a new worksheet for that.
Yeah, I'll directly.
Because, so just try that one, and I hope it will work.
So just give me a moment. I'll do it quickly here. So 2 years revenue.
Okay, CSV format. Okay, that's fine.
I'll select this based on the entire database.
Right. Just click on import.
And load to
A particular cell address. No, that's fine. That you have already clicked. Click on. See, now it is loaded all the rows.
Okay.
See, earlier it was making a mistake, or maybe making like a error, like 8,000 rows has not been uploaded somewhere. So now it will work. And just click on this and then add column.
Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
so it will work. So just sharing my screen again. So in this way, close and load. This one. So what I have done, I have created a trend on the based on the revenue, right? So this is about the Power Query. Let me open the Power BI first. So that you should be familiar where I'm saying this is a Power Query.
Sir, it is giving me the same error again.
Okay. So let me stop sharing. But let me open the Power BI first.
Yeah.
So based on the installation, that link I have shared, Power BI Desktop, I have a click on this Power BI Desktop. Now it is getting open. So I'm using this blank report, right? So first one, I'm going to use this blank report and clicking on this, right? I hope that this Power BI screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. So the same way you are able to see this get data, the same options in Power BI. I will use that one, right? Get data that we have used in our Excel, the same option is available here itself. But before that, let me see what the issues. Yes, please share your screen. What is the
Yes.
error?
Sir, see, I did this. Then end of the month, group
Yes,
bar.
end of the month is fine.
Mm.
End of the month is fine. Monthly revenue, no issues. Then some. No, that's fine. That's fine. No issues.
Yeah.
Some and then revenue part. No. Yes, revenue. Then okay. Okay, data formatter again. So just please close and load.
Close and load.
Yes, close and load first. See, in your case, this 677 errors are found. So I'm not sure why you are getting. The problem here is, let me give you a clue. One clue I was mentioning in session 2 or session 3, whenever you are getting a data set, you need to check hidden files or maybe or hidden columns or maybe something, right? Another clue here is whenever you are getting the data set, you need to check the format or you need to check the preparatory steps in this case. So what is happening in this case? Intentionally, I have given a date format errors. Let me show you. Let me stop sharing your screen. Let me show you why I have done intentionally in this, so that you should be very careful about these things. Whenever I am using this revenue, let me open that file, revenue history, 2 years of revenue, sorry. Right. If you see closely, order date, and I understood that why you are getting the issue. My date format is like a 2nd Jan or 2nd Jan to 2016 as a dash format, and little you see there is a change in date format. Now it is a slash format. That's why you're getting 8,000 issues, right? Intentionally, I have given this data set, and that is the issue.
But sir, we are
Right.
not getting that issue.
No.
Some of
We will get when I'm going to upload in Power BI.
Oh, okay. Excel, it is
So-
automatically correcting.
Correcting, and it is not detecting the mistake that there is a format issue in order date. One is a hyphen or one is a slash.
Oh,
But when I'm going to upload this in the Power BI, it will show me the same error.
So
Right.
how come I'm seeing that error in Excel itself and no one else is facing that error?
No. See, that I'm not sure, but Power BI will give you the same error. No, so no need to worry. Whatever, my humble submission here is just to show how Power Query is working,
Okay.
right? Anna. So let's say what I have done, I have opened this Power BI window, real Power BI window, and I was mentioning this get data, right? This get data. What is my first call? My first call was my CSV format, the same options we are getting in Power BI, right? If I click on this text and CSV, what was my first one? that is CSV. Revenue history. Okay. So what is the extension of my file? Business history, CSV file, right? Okay. So let me open that one first, or CSV file. Revenue history. Okay, business history. Why it is not giving me that file? Let me see, or let me click on all files here. All files. It will be showing. Okay. So it is going in other
No, sir.
format. Okay.
The
Okay.
business-
Folder change. Folder change. I need to select the correct folder. Yes. Now it is showing business history. So that was a different file in another page. Like
Somewhere
business
else.
history, it is
You have sent somewhere
right.
else, no, sir.
Sorry.
That was I am telling, sir. Your folder was different.
Yeah. Thanks. Yes. So folder was different. So I have corrected the folder path. So business history, I have selected that one. Now it is getting loaded. See the same file or same thing you are seeing in this also. The connecting, load and load to. See the same option that we were doing in the Excel. The same option is open when I am working in the Power BI.
But I have one question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, if I'm not able to access the get data thing on my Excel, so can I
Yes.
use it on Power BI?
Yes, directly. Yes. So
Same
my humble submission,
functionality is there, no?
yeah, yes. So my humble submission here is to demonstrate the Power BI. But what I'm doing, I'm showing one by one component. Else I will be directly hitting that one, right? Okay. So first thing, the same window that we have done in Excel is opening here. Why I was demonstrating in Excel, because just to prove Power BI is nothing but the advanced Excel. And both the software are from Microsoft. What the Microsoft has done intentionally, they have stopped. They are providing Power Query and Power Pivot in Excel also, but they have stopped giving Power View in Excel, so that people should purchase Power BI. Else Power BI might be a component in Office 365. That's why that is the difference. In 2007 Office, if you remember your graduation days or early working years, when we were working in 2000 IMS Office 2007, Power View, I can say Power BI is a part of Office 365. Now Microsoft have changed their policy to sell it as a different software. But in reality, Power BI is integrated Excel. That is my humble submission. That's why I was showing the first thing as a Power Query in Excel. Now I'm opening Power Query in Power BI. There is another option, load. The same way it is getting loaded here, right? See, the same window, it is getting loaded here. See, creating connection, the same thing, right? It is getting loaded here. See, my business history table is coming here. Whenever, see, all the fields are available here like that. What will happen? Where is my Power Query editor to transform the data set? Near to table name, there are 3 dots. If you are able to see, there are 3 dots saying more options. If I click on this, edit query. If I click on this edit query, I'm working in Power BI, no Excel. Now, the same window is opening as a Power Query editor in Power BI. Are you happy with this? Now I'm proving that Power BI is easy than the Power BI. The same window that we have worked to transform, add column, group by, delete columns, and so and so, it is again opening in Power BI. Agree with my statement? This window is not new. Here I will not explain this. What is Power Query? I have already demonstrated, and how to work with Power Query, I have already shown. So that was my motivation, right? So to spend more time on Power Query first before jumping to Power BI software, so that people should understand where we are going to transform, what happens if we transform the data set, and what is the usage of that one. In most of the programs, what I've seen in other colleges, they directly start with the Power BI installation and start heading this Power Query. Most of the people usually confused from where the data has been loaded, why they have changed, what is the significance of learning this ETL process and other thing. So my humble submission here is to start from the root to understand component one by one, so that wherever you are working or whichever the data you are working, you will be familiar that where are the options to run your business query, to solve your business queries, right? So no need to worry, like in Power BI, first component is over, Power Query, right? Let me close. The same way, the close and apply. There was options close and load. Here is the option close and apply. The same way, right? Now, sir, where I can see.
Sir, can I show my screen? I'm getting a problem.
Yes, sir. So let me stop sharing.
Sir, can you please also repeat?
Yes.
Second.
So please share your screen.
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it is getting loaded.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Okay. So just tick on this business history.
I'm not getting load option here.
No. On the left side, just tick on that table name.
Yeah,
Tick.
this one?
Yes. Now you will be able to load.
Not working actually.
No, it is getting loaded. It will take time.
Okay, so it's working now?
Yeah, see, it is saying it is just wait. It is getting loaded. I hope so.
Load the data will be up there, the data plan.
Yeah, it is loading. Okay, there are pending changes in your queries that have not been applied. Apply changes. Just click on this.
Not,
Just click on apply changes.
it's not working.
Okay. Is hang or something else?
No, it's not. No.
So it is loading, right? I hope so. It is taking time.
So let me check. If it is not working, I'll share again, no?
Right. But it will load. So it is taking time.
Okay. Sure.
So let me share my screen then. So where I can see my table. Another thing here is interesting. Interesting thing here is wherever you see this sigmoid button or sigmoid symbol, that means it is a calculation part, right? It's a simple identification. In Tableau also, when we are going to work, there is a symbol, sigmoid or the same symbol that is representing calculations or numerical values, right? Now, where I can see my data set, like we were able to see in Excel. So
Sir,
if you click, yes,
with-
please. Okay, I need to repeat, right? So once it is getting loaded, right? There are three options. There are three options in this. Just click on this. Sorry. You need to click on this edit query. You need to click on this edit query. And the same Power Query editor is opening that we have worked in the last hour. Right? And in this case, like the same business year, then revenue, or we have selected and remove other columns. See the same options, remove column, remove other columns. The same window is opening in Power BI. And then after that, close and apply like this, close and apply.
Right, sir.
But where we are able to see this table, if you click on this, you are able to see the complete values here. See, all the 24 rows or 23 rows have been uploaded here. This is called your Power Query, my first component in Power BI. The window you are able to see as a blank now. This is your Power View, where we are going to develop a dashboard.
Sir, please repeat.
Yes. Which one? Loading of the Power Query or loading of the data set or Power View? Or data set to view. Okay. So in this case, this is my data set and it has made a connections with my original file. This, click on my second one, a table view. If I click on this, my second view, it will be showing me the data set complete. Either is a transform or retransformed, right? My second component is Power View. That is this blank screen. This build visuals with your data. That is called as Power View. that has been stopped by Microsoft giving free of cost as a part of the Office 365 so that people should purchase Power BI. Power Query and Power Pivot both are available in Excel also. But this Power View, where we are going to develop our dashboards, our BI reports, business intelligence reports or business reports, that we are going to work with the Power View, the third component. But in between that, there is another component, Power Pivot. When I was mentioning, I need to analyze my employees working at a different stores, my pivot table is not going to help. My Power Pivot will help this time because my data set is given in different file format extensions. One is a CSV, one is a Excel, one is your MSX database, right? So what we can do, I will start Power Pivot.
Sir, I am not getting these options like on the left, which you are getting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there are three options, right?
No, sir. Like I'm in the business history
Yes.
and
So you're not able to see this one. All the three.
no, sir.
Okay, so let me stop sharing that one. Just share your screen.
Sir, what columns do we need to keep year and revenue only?
No, I have not uploaded that one. Yes, in that case, in business history, year and revenue.
Only year and revenue.
Right. The same thing that we have done in Excel. The same thing. Yes, someone was sharing his screen.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so in your case, business history is going on the left side, but ideally it should be on the right side, right? And just okay, so how to get this one? These options, like okay, data source setting, another one. So in your case, okay, so just close and apply. Actually, you are in a Power Query window.
Okay.
This is not, yeah, just close and apply.
Close and apply.
Right, and just maximize your Power BI. Now you are able to get the three options on the left side.
Yeah.
Right. Just click on the second one. Your table will be visible. Yeah. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Just stop sharing. So
Sir,
what we can do? Yes, please.
Sir, once we remove the columns from the Power Query, is there a way to get back those columns?
Yes, same way. Just click cancel the last step. The same way.
Okay.
Cancel the last step. It will be going back to the previous step or previous data set. Right. So what we can do? It's 11:05 in my clock. I will start a Power Pivot, but take a 10 minutes break. Right. So second component, like first one, we have we have worked on that one, Power Query, how to transform, how to make a group by, how to delete, how to add columns, or how to make a transformation. The third one here is Power View, where we are going to develop our dashboards and reports and storytelling, right, to submit to or to publish our analysis. And in between that, there is another component, Power Pivot, that I will start working on that. And please have a 10 minutes break. It's 11:05 in my clock. 11:15, we will start that one, right? So by that, all the three components will be familiar, and then we will directly work with the this Power BI report developments and dashboard development for analytics, right? HR analytics, right? So see you in 10 minutes. Thanks.
Okay.
Hi, a very good morning again. Am I audible? Welcome back after the break.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So, first question, is it really tough, Power BI? Or I need to reduce my speed or maybe the pace, something? Or manageable?
Manageable.
Okay,
So
great.
please reduce your speed.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That I can do. No? But my humble submission is most of the people should understand and they should practice wherever they are working, and hope it will be useful in their advancement of career or maybe whatever the positions they are holding. Okay, then fine. So what we have discussed, the first component, Power Query. Let me discuss the second component here. And in that, we are going to analyze store-wise employee analysis. If you see, in case of the business history, they have different stores, including Brooklyn, Indianapolis, Philadelphia, and so and so. And different people are working. Nearly more than 250 or nearly 250 employees are working in this organization. But we are not sure that how many males, how many females, how many work acts they have, and what are their roles in revenue generation, right? Store-wise revenue generation or by all the employees and other one, right? So that we need to analyze. So let me open my file, EMP analysis that I have shared in Excel format. Let me close all other files first. Revenue analysis, let me close. So that is the case of this Power Query. Then 2 years of revenue, I'm going to close this again. I don't need to even save. Business history, it's fine. I can close that one also. Yes. So what I have done, EMP zip code also I'm going to close. So zip code, I have a specific function. That's why they have given a different file, right? I will tell you how we are going to make use of this pin code of employees and what the business policies or recruitment policy we can make by using this pin code. That is very interesting story in this. That's why they have given a separate table or separate file, EMP plus EMP zip code, pin code of their residence or address, communicating address, right? Now, only the file I have opened this EMP analysis, store-wise EMP analysis in Excel, right? That the other file I have opened. My problem here is to analyze the EMP or employees. My employee data set is given in World Rhythm file. That is not visible to me in Excel. My EMP zip code is given in other file. My revenue and store ID is, my store ID and on which store the particular employee is working, they have given in a store table. If you click on this, so there is another table, stores, where they have mapped like this store ID and so and so. But in case of this employee, they have mentioned only the store ID, not the store city. But what is my requirement here is I need the store city name like Brooklyn, Philadelphia, Indianapolis, and so and so, and corresponding employee name or employee count also, right? So they have not given in this table. Store, they have mentioned what is the meaning of the store ID 1, that is the Brooklyn, Philadelphia 2, Chicago 4, and so and so. In case of this employee analysis, I need to collect the data set or retrieve the data set from two tables, employee table or table. Not only that, to check their sales performance, I need to click on 2 years of revenue where they have mapped my EMP ID, right? Let me open that one also. Their E column, they have mapped how much they have contributed or what is their significance performance toward the sales of last 2 years. They have mapped EMP ID of a particular order. Agree? That means my pivot table is not going to help in this case. I need to do something more to fetch or to retrieve the data set from multiple tables. Not only the tables, multiple data set or databases. That is in a CSV format, Excel format, and Access format. So understood the context? It might not be possible that every time in your organization, you will be getting the data set in Excel only, or in a particular format or a particular software format. You need to integrate multiple databases, multiple resources, or multiple data set files to analyze based on your business queries, right? So to begin with this, let me start this one. First thing what I need to do, I need to import my Access database. right? Why access database? Because my employee table is there in that one, in database. What I need to do? Click on this data again over the rerun, get data. Now, in first one, when I was showing this Power Query, another one, I was using this Excel workbook or CSV format. Now I'm going to use the second option. Now I'm going to use my second option, Microsoft Access Database, MS Access. That is a part of Office 365, free of cost. If I click on this MS Access Database, it will click on this desktop. I need to give the file path for a particular file. By default, it is identifying the extension. Agree. If I click on this import, the same way, if I click on this import, my Power Query is getting loaded here to get the data set for all the 4 tables available in Word Rhythm. Now, I need to click on this select multiple files. Select multiple files, tick on that, tick on all the 4 files like this. Tick on all the 4 files. Agree? The same way, I need to upload all the 4 files available in MS Access Database Word Rhythm, right? If I click on this, load to. Again, I'm using the same options, load to, but this time I will not upload the file. I will use only create connections. Earlier, what we were using? We were using existing worksheet, but this time I am uploading the 4 tables in a different database. I'm going to use only create connections. Only create connections. And another thing, very important thing here is add this data to the data model. Very, very important. What is the data model here? Data model is an Excel, and a data model is a database associated with an Excel file. That is given. A data model is an associated database to Excel, right? If I click hit or click on OK, all the 4 tables are getting loaded the same way. Same way, my 4 tables I have uploaded here. It is getting loaded here. Right? See, now if you see, if you hover your mouse on any particular table, it will open edit and it will open the Power Query window to transform, to modify and something. Another one here is, if I click on this employee table, right? All the details are getting here, but still, I'm not sure about the sales performance. For that, I need another table, 2 years of revenue. That is in a CSV format, right? Agree? Though I have uploaded all the 4 tables given in this MS Access database, where I can get the store ID or store name also, on which store, which employee is working. But to check their sales performance gender-wise or maybe employee ID-wise, I need another table to integrate with this as a 2 years of revenue. So how to do this one? Same way, on the same screen, I'm going to use get data again from CSV. Like the same way, CSV. Now what I'm going to include? 2 years of revenue I'm going to integrate here. If I click on import, earlier we have used the options load to, and we were giving the options of a particular Excel cell, right? But this time I'm not going to use load option. I'm going to use this load to, and interestingly, I'm not going to give in this existing worksheet like previous time. Like previous time, we have used this existing worksheet. Now I'm going to select only create connection. Only create connection, right? And apart from that, I'm going to hit this, add this to data model. That means, this is very important, add this to data model. Wherever my 4 tables are uploaded, upload my 5th table in CSV there only. Right? Upload my 5th table in there only, in a particular data model. Whenever I'm going to use a Power Pivot, all the 5 tables should be visible to me. Agree with my concept or with my logic? What is the sense? If I click on OK, see, my fifth table is getting loaded in the same way, though it is a CSV format and the 4 tables were in Access format. Now I will upload one more in Excel format, right? Can I upload one more? Let's say the same way. Get data using Excel workflow, EMP zip code. Let's say we will analyze the zip code also. Wow, that's why they have given here, right? We will analyze EMP zip code as well. If I click on this import, click on this particular table, right? And click again on this load to options. Again, only create connection and add these to data model. Wherever the last 5 tables have been uploaded, upload this file also there only, right? If I click on OK, like this, my all the 6 tables are getting loaded here. Agree? Anything to repeat in this? The same way I have uploaded. Earlier, we were uploading single table at a time to check the Power Query functionality or to make a practice on Power Query. But this time I have uploaded 6 tables, 4 in MS Access, 1 in CSV, and 1 in Excel format to analyze store-wise employees. Agree? Anything to repeat before? Yes.
So please repeat employee zip code.
Okay. So let me remove that one. Let me remove that one.
Sir, and access also.
Okay, access also. So in that case, what I have done. So in that case, let me delete it. Right. So just to repeat in this, I'm just quickly deleting all the tables. Interesting thing here is, whenever we are having multiple source data set or multiple file format data set, and we have been asked to analyze the employee ratings, employee performance, employee like a satisfactory rate, and so and so. So we need to integrate first, and then we need to retrieve the data set from multiple tables. In that case, my pivot table is not going to help. My Power Pivot will help. So first file I have uploaded from this get data over the Ribbon, and then from database, MS Access database, because we know the extension, right? We need to give file path in this case, and then world rhythm. While clicking on this world rhythm, we need to check for all the available tables in a particular database. So select multiple items in this, click on first, second table, third table, fourth table, right? All the 4 tables should be selected, and then click on this load and load to. So use the second option to load to here, and then just click on this only create connections. Don't give any table or don't give any Excel cell reference here, like we have done for Power Query, right? Just click on this only create connections and add this to data model. What is the meaning of this data model? A database associated with an Excel, right?
Right, sir.
If I click on this, okay, all the 4 tables are getting loaded. But in this, after loading the 4 tables, we came to know that to analyze the sales performance of all the employees or the performance of last 2 years, we need another table, 2 years of revenue, right? We can identify the store name, the city. We can identify the which employee is working on which store and so on. So from these 4 tables, but we are not sure and we are not able to calculate the sales performance of all the employees working at different stores in the last 2 years. For that, to run this query, we need another table, 2 years of revenue, that is given in a CSV format. So I'm uploading CSV format directly here. 2 years of revenue, I'm selecting. And then again, I'm going to use the second options load to. Click on this load to, and then the same way, only create connection and add this to model. The meaning here is, wherever you have uploaded my 4 tables earlier, upload my 5th table there only, so that we can retrieve the data set of sales performance for all the employees, right? If I click on OK, it will be added in the same way, right? It will be added in the same way. But again, there is another table they have mentioned. If I hover my mouse, it will be showing my Power Query window to add it, and the same way we can edit and modify. But my motivation here is to show Power Pivot here, right? But Power Query, it is working and we can modify. My Third one, the table they have given this EMP zip code as well, right? So we need to upload that file also. We need to upload that file also. So again, I'm going to use this get data Excel file, and I'm going to use this EMP zip code. If I click on this EMP zip code, so where we are working. Okay, I have used this Power BI window. No? So no, I'm working. Let me close this. I'm working in this Excel. So in this case, I'm using this get data and from Excel file, right? Excel workbook and EMP zip code I'm going to upload here. But the 6 file or 6 table should also be included. Click on that to load and use the button load to, right? Use the button load to, and then again create only corrections to the particular data model. Add this table also to a particular where you have uploaded the last 5 tables. We are giving instructions to Excel. Now the same way it is getting uploaded here. Now, if you see in a real data set, my store ID given in store city, employee ID they have given, and employee name, employee designation, a store ID they have mentioned. To retrieve the data set, I need to make the relational database connections. If you remember, primary key and foreign key relationship. How to do this one?
So one small doubt.
Yes, please.
What is the person who doesn't have that access thing?
No, what?
Microsoft Access?
So no need to worry. So I will open this one in Power BI. No need to worry. I'm just a demonstrating purpose. I'm opening.
Okay, so
Right.
in Power BI we can open. Now we need not do anything.
No. But if you are working like if you have Excel installed, then you can directly import that one, right? And here you will see all the details like this, right?
Okay, but it is in Word format. It is not in the Access format.
Agree.
I
So
showed you
for-
right in the
Right.
beginning.
So no, for that I think you need to update your system or maybe getting the full Office 365 to install rather than only MS Office. So that my humble submission here. But no need to worry if it is not opening. It will be imported and it will be working in your Excel or maybe in Power BI, right? So in this way, I have uploaded all these, and we need to make a relational connection so that I can see from employee name from this table and employee store city from this table. So what we need to do? We need to create the relational connections. How to make this one? Now, if you click on this data over the ribbon, there you will be able to see this green button. Are you able to see green button? Just click on this data over the ribbon where you are able to see get data. In data tools, there is options where we have data validation, another one. There is option of green button. Anyone who is facing issue in this green button, right? Just click on this green button. If you hit this one, manage data model, right? Manage data model. Just on this. What is the header name? Power, right? That is called a Power Pivot. I would have directly opened this into your Power BI also, but you will be confused how you have made a relational connections, right? It is also available in your Excel, the second component, Power Pivot. But my humble, yes.
While pressing green button, what do we need to click?
Just let me close that one. Just click on this first option, manage data model.
Right click.
No, just click on this, any click. Right, left click also. Just click on this and Power Pivot for Excel is opening, right? Now, in this way, there is another option over the ribbon. Over the ribbon, there is another option, diagram view. This is your data view, diagram view, calculation area. If you click on this diagram view, it is getting loaded. Now my 5 tables schema is, my 6 table schema is visible on your screen. Let me rearrange a little bit so that you will be able to see the complete. Agree? All the 6 tables are on your screen as a diagram view. If you remember from your database concept in your graduation or early working years, This is a type of relational database where primary key and foreign key relationships we can establish by using the common fields. Yes, please.
Sorry to interrupt, but I can see just 4 of the diagrams, employees, items, products, and stores. Rest 2 are not visible on my screen. Should I
So you
share?
have yes. So you have uploaded all the 6 table in the same data model or different?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. So let me stop sharing. You just start sharing. Okay, MP item purchase. So Access database has been uploaded. Okay, just scroll right side or left side somewhere. No, in that one only. In that one only.
Okay.
Scroll right or something. No.
No, sir, it's not happening.
Okay, just close that window.
Yes.
Just click on this your EMP zip code and just remove this one. Removed, delete. Yes, delete. Just re-upload it. Just get data quickly. Get data and then Excel format. EMP zip code. Yes. And then upload EMP zip code. Right. Import. And then load to. No. Just click on that. Select multiple files. Select. Then click on table format. Tick on. No. Tick. Yes. Tick. And then load to. Yes. And then only connection add. Yes. Just click on OK. So same way you need to do it for 2 years revenue. Now if you click on this data model, you will be able to see the 5th table, but you need to repeat it for 2 years of revenue. Just click on this. You will be able to see 5 tables now. Just a diagram view. 5 tables are coming. So just
Yes.
repeat it the same for 2 years of revenue also.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Yes. So what we need to do, we need to create the relations between the common fields. So like in a database concept, we usually call this as a primary key and foreign key relationships, right? So how to make the foreign key relationship? Wherever you see, whenever there is a unique features or unique attribute in a particular table, we can consider this as a primary key. So let's say in EMP ID, any employee is having a unique ID. Like let's say EMP1, EMP2, EMP3, EMP101, EMP102, and so on. So, right? That we can consider as a primary key. Order ID, any order that is having a particular order ID, but in a particular order, it might be having multiple items or multiple purchasing details, but order ID will be unique. The same way, store ID, that's in a store table, we have seen there are 5 stores and they have given store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4, and store 5. Agree? The same way for individual items, let's say drums, let's say flute, let's say any other, right? So they have given item ID as well. If you're talking about the drums in under the category of let's say beating instruments, right? Maybe something. So they have given a unique ID for item ID as well. So we are calling this as a primary key. Whenever the primary key are getting repeated in any other table, not as a primary key, we can consider this as a foreign key as per the definition of the database. So let me start making the relationship between that. Store ID, can I add store ID with this? Right. In one table, stores, it is becoming a primary key, but in employee, it is becoming a foreign key like this. Just drag it. It is making a relationship.
So
Now,
can you please repeat how
yes,
to
yes.
create this table?
Okay.
I mean, this
So,
data set.
so let me delete relationship, right? So after loading all the 6 tables, we need to create a primary key foreign key relationship in this, right? So we need to identify the common fields. The beauty of this
No, I want to
RDBMS.
know how this is created, this 6 or 5 boxes.
No, not boxes. These are the tables, right? It's like it is a diagram view. It is a data view and it is a diagram view. So I think you
Yeah,
are
how did
facing
you
issue.
get this?
No,
Yeah.
after uploading these, you have uploaded all the 6 tables here.
Yes.
है ना? So after that, just click on this data over the ribbon, and there is a green button,
Mm-hmm.
manage data model, right? Just click on this
Okay.
manage data model, and your Power Pivot will be opening in that case.
Okay.
In case of this Power Pivot, there is options diagram view over the right side. Just click on this diagram view. You will be able to
Hmm.
see all the 6 tables.
Okay, sir. Got it.
है ना? So in this way, we need to identify our relationships in this. So first thing, I'm making a relation between store ID and store ID like this. Just select this field and just drag a line. Just drag your mouse cursor directly to a similar field in any other table. Simple one. Why it is showing me one on one side and another side it is showing me the star. That means an employee can work only at one store, but at a single store, multiple employee can work. 1:m relationship. Agree with the logic? What is the logic here is, in a single store, multiple employees, that's why it is showing the star here, right? When I'm making a connection, it is showing one here at a store table and a star on the employee table. That means it signifies as a single store, multiple employees can work, but in reverse, a single employee can work only at a particular store.
Sir, if we do it reverse, like from employees table to stores table.
Okay, so let me remove that one. But relationship will be the same, right? So let's say, let me remove that one. Not added, delete. So let's say if I delete this one relationship, and you are saying that if I click on this store ID and store ID, right?
Yes, sir.
The same.
Same.
Because the logic says at a particular store, multiple employees can work, but one employee can work at a single store. That's why a store table it is showing one, but on employee side it is showing the multiple star. M1:M relationship. But let's say.
Sir, can you repeat it once again?
Yes. So what is my logic here is when I connected store ID with the store ID of employee table. At a single store, multiple employees usually work, but a single employee can work only at a single store. That means 1:M relationship. In a single store, multiple people are working, but an employee can work only at a single store. Agree? Now, can we connect something more? EMP ID with EMP zip code. If I make the connections with this. Simple one. It is showing like this.
So how are you making the connections?
Just select a particular field and just drag it with the common field. So line will be coming automatically.
I'm not able to move the table only, sir, nearby to keep it close.
Okay, so you just like a click on a particular header and just move it like this anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not here.
Okay, so what is happening? So let me stop sharing. So, but it is easy, right?
I'm also facing the same
Yeah, it's
issue.
easy one.
Okay, so just sharing anyone so that I can see what is happening.
Yes.
Sir, every time I try to make the connection between them, I'm getting
Hmm.
the pop-ups that you cannot create a relationship between employee zip code, employee ID, and employee's employee ID because a relationship already exists between these two columns.
Okay, so no issues. Just first thing, you can make a connection between store ID versus store ID of store table and just drag this store ID of employee table. Just drag it. Just click on store ID first.
Click on store ID, yes.
And just drag it to store ID of employee table. Yes, yes, directly drag it. No issues. It will take the path. No issues. Right. See, it is making a connection.
So no need to keep it closer, right?
No. It's I'm just keeping closer just to show all the 6 tables together on my screen. Right. So in this way, I have made 2 connections: employee ID versus employee ID. right?
So same
And-
thing we can do for order ID or item ID.
Yes, agree. So in this case, order ID or let's say item purchase,
2 years,
right?
2 years revenue.
2 years
Item
of
purchase
revenue,
in
agree.
order ID and 2 years per revenue.
Yes, so we can make a connection for this, right? Now, another one here is, let's say item ID versus item ID, I can make a connections,
Yes, sir.
like this. Then anyone, so now, as of now, if you see, very interesting. As of now, three
Sir,
tables are
what was the
connected.
second connection you had made? First one was the store ID and the second connection?
Second one, anyone, right? So first we need to identify the common fields. Employee ID and employee ID we have made. Then order
Okay.
ID and order ID we have made. And then item ID versus item ID we have connected.
Just,
And
sir, it should be just a common parameter.
common parameter, one in which it should be primary and it should be repeating in another one. So we are
So,
calling this a foreign key.
like where it
Hmm.
would be the primary and where it would be the secondary, it all depends upon us. It is not like
No,
standardized.
no, it is standardized wherever it is on the first column. Like item ID in product, it is the first one. So we are considering
Okay.
this as a primary key for product table. But for item purchase, again, it is repeating on second column. But we are considering order ID as a primary key.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
so-
for
yes.
example, now employee ID is available at employee zip code table as well in the employee
Right.
table, but the same field is available in 2-year revenue as well. So should we be
Right.
making connection over there
Yes,
as well?
yes. So I am making a
Complete.
connections. See, it is connected. Now we have connected all the 6 tables. See, agree?
No, sir. Still, we are making products.
No. See,
By any means we are connected. Yes, sir.
all the 6 tables are getting connected now. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this case, just save it. There is a button save and then close it. There is no close and load, and there is no load and connect reapply. So just save it and just close it. That's it. Now, interesting thing. What is my business query? Store-wise analysis. Store-wise analysis, right? Now, when I was mentioning my pivot table is not going to work, which one is going to work? My power pivot. We have created a power pivot. Now, if I click on this insert over the one in my Excel, there is options, power pivot table, the same way like we have done in last session, pivot table. From table and range we have used in session 3 when we were creating a simple dashboard for HR. Now I'm going to use from data model that we have created. Right? I'm going to use my third option, pivot table from data model. In my data model, there are 6 tables from different databases, MS Access, CSV, and Excel. If I hit this one, see the wonderful thing. Existing worksheet here, I'm selecting this worksheet only. Click on OK. The interesting thing here is you are able to see all the tables, the 6 tables as the pivot options. That's why we are calling this as a power pivot. Agree? What is my business called? Store-wise analysis. Where is my stores available? My stores names are available in my store table. Where it is? My store city. I'm getting the store city from store table. See? Brooklyn, Chicago, Indianapolis, Philadelphia, and Washington. All the 5 are coming on my screen. Agree? I need to repeat in this.
Yes, sir. Please repeat. How did you get this pivot table?
Okay. So what I have done, let me remove or let me create another one here. Right. What I have done, first thing, where it is. Okay. First thing in a data hub over the one, we have created a data model for 6 tables and we have made a relationships with using the primary key and foreign key, like diagram view. Right here. Don't worry, in Power BI it will be automated.
No, okay.
So in Power BI, my Power BI software will automatically connect all the relationships. No need to worry so much about the relational databases and RDBMS concept. But here, for the demonstration purpose, apps created the connections and how my Power BI will be doing the same. Right? Once you have done all the 6 one, then close it, save it and close it, and finally click on this insert. The same way we are able to get the options table and pivot table. Here we have used in the previous sessions, we have used these tables or range by first options. But this time we have created a data model. I'm going to use my third options here, right, from the data model. Let's say in the same worksheet, now just click on this from the data model. You are able to see all the 4 tables or all the 6 tables are available on your screen, right? So as per the RDBMS concept, I will fetch the different values from different tables where my pivot tables options were failed. That was creating it like a pivot table. If you remember, let me open that one. If you remember my session 3, what was we were doing in 3? Well, we have created a simple pivot table, right? Here. Employee, sorry. The location. If I click on this, show me the field options. Here, we were able to get only the options from the single table or single source, right? See, the name, department, and so on. So whatever the available fields in a particular table. But now, if you see my Power Pivot, they are showing first the table name and then field names. See, all the tables name. And if I click on this one, see, all the fields names are available. So my first requirement here is store city. Get the store city values or store city name from store table. Agree? Now, make a count of employees. How many employees are working on Brooklyn? At Chicago, at Indianapolis? We are not sure. We need to calculate it. Employees. That is a different table. My second table here is employees. Get the employee ID count. Here. Yes. Most of the stores are having the equal division of the employees except the Washington.
Very good. চান করে
Right?
নেবো।
Right, except the Washington.
এখন যাব না, আর
all-
হয়েই এসেছে আমাদের।
all
কেন?
other
কি হয়েছে?
all okay, so I need to make some. Okay, so what is that? Like let me put that. So all the stores are having 50 employees except the Washington. Agree?
So sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
I'm getting all these options. I'm getting just 4 options: employees, zip code, employees, item, purchase, and products.
So you have made a relationship, Ben?
No, not
Yes.
not the entire relationship, but yes, I did it.
Anna, so so just to make all the relationship, all the 6 table will be visible here.
Okay,
Right.
all right,
Anna?
got it, sir.
So in this case, my first query here is how many employees are working at a particular store? Can I check male and females as well? Agree or not? Can I check how many males and how many females? The same way, I can
Yes,
get the
sir.
values, gender from the employees table, let's say as row wise. You see, my Power Pivot is working excellently here, right? How many males and females? 22, 28 at Brooklyn, and so, 29, 21 at Chicago, and so. Agree? When I check my average years of experience of all the employees. Let's say average years employed. There is another option in employee table, years employed. Can I check here? Average years of experience. Like the same way, last time we were using the options county for average year, right? I'm making use of the same way using the Power Pivot count. Sorry, what count? Not count, average. It should be the average.
Yes.
Average. Yes. Anna. So the same way can I use for the cell formatting? Like after decimal only one space. The cell formatting, let's say format cells, and then let's say number and only one decimal. If we are able to see the average year of experience of all the most of the employees, I can say most of the near to 2x, right? See, average years of employee. That means
Except Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Except
Except Indianapolis, yeah. So they are having a lesser than 2 years of experience, right? In case of female gender. What if you see the history? When I was analyzing the history, this company started somewhere in 1995. What is happening? No employees working more than 5 years. That means iteration rate is high.
Turnover ratio is very high.
And turnover issues is very high, or ratio is very high. That means the company started before 23 years when we were analyzing the business history. And let's say no employees working in this organization more than 2 years or more than 3 years in this organization. That means either we need to check our business policy or HR policies to retain the employees, right? Can I check other features as well? Let's say revenue generated by different employees at different stores, right? Till now, I have used 2 tables, my store table and my employees table. My 2 years of revenue, my last 2 years of revenue performance are given in 2 years of revenue as a CSV file, right? Revenue part. Revenue. And payment is also there, but payment is a customer payment. It's not a employee payment. Revenue. Let's say I'm using the third option here, revenue, right? Sum of revenue. So let's say, let me check. Sum of revenue. Okay, that's fine. Function is perfectly working. Let me check, or let me get a decimal first. Like format cells and maybe dollar or maybe something currency. But let's say in a number or decimal. So this is my revenue part. Can I make a comparison in this? Can I make a comparison? Count of employee, so male, female, let's say if I select this one. And then, or using the control in my keyboard, revenue part, like this. If I click on this, let's say, recommended chart, like this. Can we make a comparison on this? Like this. Let's do it. See, at Brooklyn, at Chicago, Indianapolis, Philadelphia, and Washington, this is the gender-wise revenue collections for the last 2 years. We can include the count as well.
So except
Count.
Chicago, everywhere mainly is more
Yes.
male revenue.
No, but in reality, the count is also varying, na? If you see, the count is also varying. Like see.
The count is also varying, sir, but in the total count, the male and female count. But if we can go with the gender-wise analysis,
Right. I agree. With the
except
same duty
Chicago,
and
everywhere
yes,
is male is higher.
I agree. But in that case, we can go for percentage also. And if the we are worrying about the number variations, and maybe 22 and 29, 20 or 29, or maybe something. So we can use the average also in that case. But there is another perspective in this, like how we are going to use a power pivot. When my data set is given in different tables in different file format. Agree? So anything to repeat before I close it. Now I will directly hit the Power BI. The same thing. Agree? No need to like anything to repeat how we have done you and how we have used this Power. Let me go directly to the Power BI. And what is my business query here? My business query here is store-wise analysis. How to make use of this? Get data. Same way. What is my get data? If I click on this more options, see my MS Access is not visible on my screen as of now. But if I click on this more options, it is getting loaded. The same window that we are using in Excel, that same window is getting open here. Access database, connect, give the file format, world rhythm, right? If I'm clicking on this world rhythm file here, it is getting loaded. Yes. Now I'm working in Power BI directly. After demonstrating this Power Pivot, I'm working in yes, please. So
Sorry,
the same way,
my internet was stuck. What did we click on?
so I have clicked on this get data in Power BI.
More.
Yeah.
And
And we
more
just
option.
got file imported.
File imported and then click on this MS Access database, connect, and give the file path of your world rhythm file, right? And just click on all the 4 tables. We have already done in the Excel file. Just click on all the 4 files. The same window that is opening, right? In Power BI also load. Just load here directly. My 4 tables are getting loaded here, right? My 4 tables are getting loaded here. See, agree? Let me delete this business history because this is not required as of now. Delete from data model. I'm deleting that one. Business history, yes. Right. Now, what I need to do? I need to upload another file here that is in a CSV format. That's a 2 years of revenue. I need to upload it here. Right. Directly adding to my data model. My 2 years of revenue is getting uploaded here. Note. In Power BI. Now we are working in Power BI. My 5th table is getting loaded. Let me upload the 6th table also, EMPG, Excel barcode, right? EMPG code, right? Now my job is done. Then where is my Power Pivot? So in this way, let me click on this table. So it is loading my 6th table here in the same data model. 4 tables from MS Access, one is CSV, one is Excel. That's fine. Now, where I can see the green button here, right? My question here is where I can see. If you see the first option, table view, all the tables are visible here one by one. Employees, EMP, item purchase, and so and so. But if you click on the third one, this is your Power Pivot. Like this. When I was mentioning that no need to worry about the relationship, my Power BI will take care of all the relationship automatically. Agree? By default, it has made the relationship foreign key and primary key relationship. See, no need to worry about so much. Agree?
Yeah, please
This
repeat, sir.
is, yeah. So what I have done, I have uploaded all the 6 tables, and then this is your home screen, where you have uploaded. And after that, just click on the third option over the left column. Over the left column, the third column here, model view, right? If you click on this model view, this is your,
Okay, sir.
yeah, this is your Power Pivot. And no need to worry about the relationship, how to make and how to check whether there is a common field or whether there is not. My Power BI will take care of all these things to make an automated system. Right? Model creation is easy here, like this. This is called as your Power Pivot. Right? The second options, we are done. Right? Like this. Power Pivot. And this one is the Power BI, Power View, the third component, Power View, where we are going to develop the tables, KPIs, our visuals, right? Our rating analysis, our recommendations as well, storytelling, and not only that one. If I add page 2 also, see page 2, page 3, page 3, page 4. Let's say HR dashboard, sales dashboard, let's say marketing dashboard, manufacturing dashboard. We can add multiples. But another thing here is, if you remember, in this, there is option Power BI Publish. That is not freely available. It will ask you a commercial license. That is a paid version. If we are in any organization where you are working, if it is a paid one, or you have installed a licensed one, you can directly publish your business reports or HR reports directly to your blogs, to your desktops, or to your company website, or to directly over the cloud to send to your manager and other, right? So that is also possible. Another thing here is in this visual part. In visual part, if I click on this, when I was mentioning my slicers will come back, my slicer is coming back again in this Power BI. Agree? Right? When I was mentioning slicer in Excel of virtual filters, I can say my slicer is coming back in Power BI here. Right? All these options are available as a charting options. We have a table format also, like we can create a table also in this. Agree? Another one here is we need to drag all the values here somewhere. But clicking on this, it will again open multiple options like text. The important thing here is whatever we were doing in Excel as a part of count if, what if, or whatever you can say, sum if, right? Index, rank, another one. Here we will be using as DAX, data analytics expressions. So that is very, very important in this, how to make a calculations based on the given data set to analyze like number of years employed, date to which the bonus is pending, or bonus is due, or maybe something, or promotion is due and something. So same thing we will be doing in Power BI. The add-on features here is it is more automated and more easier than whatever we have done in last 3 sessions. Agree? So in today's session, I have covered Power Query and Power Pivot. Power View, I will start from the next session. So it will take even 3 hours to complete all the options given in Power View, and how we are going to develop a BI report for our top management. What should be the policy to revise? What should be the new strategy for retention, or maybe reducing the turn rate, or whatever we can consider as a HR perspective, or new recruitment or something, right? So that I will be starting in the next session, Power View, the third component in this. So next session onwards, I will not touch any Excel part, directly hitting the Power BI and directly import the data set, working in Power BI, right? So any doubt or any question or anything to repeat in this? And another thing here in Power BI, text part, right? That I will be covering in more and more details, how to make the calculations before you start making your analysis, right? In transformation, we have options to delete, to add, to modify, group by, order by, or maybe something, but there is no calculations like count if, date, year of bonus, or year of promotions, or date of promotion, such and so, right? And predictions as well, right? So any doubt or anything, or please, my humble request here is to please practice. I will be giving around 7 CP, like what you can say, class participation 7. Out of that, 4 are minimum to expect, a minimum to be submitted from your side. See, I have a 3 component to evaluate in module 1. Let me explain clearly. In module 1, 3 components. First one is CP, like class participation. The second one is quiz, that is scheduled on 6th of October. And the third one here is your capstone project, when you will be visiting our campus in Feb, right? So I have kept a weightage of around 40, 20, and 40, right? 40, 20, and 40, 44 CP. So out of 7, I will be considering your best 4 to evaluate, right? Those who have not submitted, please start submitting, right? Minimum 4 CP you need to submit, right? Out of 7. Quiz, that is scheduled on 6th of October, that is mandatory to all. And and please don't skip. It has a 20% weightage and 40% weightage on your project capstone. In that, again, the 2 component, presentation and report. Presentation will be done when you are in campus in front of a panel, and report you will be submitting before you coming to campus. Maybe we will be assign, or Professor Ture will assign some deadline for that. So for module 1, I have kept only the 3 easy one. CP, easy thing, like whatever I'm doing, I'm just giving the same task to practice it, right? No unknown assignment or no tough assignment. Same thing, I'm first demonstrating, and then I'm asking you to submit that one. Quiz, that depends on multiple choice questions, maybe some theoretical aspect, like what is the Power Pivot, Power Query functionality, right? Same thing, based on your understanding, you can hit the right options, right? Apart from that,
So how many
presentations.
questions would be there, and what would be, like, at what time it is going to be scheduled on 6th?
No, 6th October, the same time at 9 PM or 9:30 max. Oh, sorry, AM, 9 or 9 AM, based on my team leads team, they will decide. But I have instructed that not to delay after 9:30, so that you should be free by 10 or 10:30, maximum 1 hour on 6th of October, right? And I will give you 1 week early, 1 week to preparation for that. Like 29th, by next Sunday, we have another class. And after that, on 6th, directly you will be writing the quiz.
Sir,
Right.
if you
Sir, will
can
we get any
schedule
cost?
it from 8 to 9, because I have some assignments like from 10 o'clock onwards, so it would be
So that I will communicate to my team that they can manage, but it should be a common consensus. Anna. So it should be a
So
common
there,
consensus. Yes, please.
sir, will there be any cost material for the quiz program and everything?
No. Those quizzes is just a simple understanding, like what is the role of the slicers. So whatever I'm discussing, I will be asking from that one, or simple things. And you need to just think wisely that what may be the best possibility.
Okay.
So let's say what is the role of power pivot, power query, or I will giving some false statement, the true statement. So based on your understanding and practice, you just hit the right button. Simple one. So no, so I don't want to overburden you to read more and more. And see, it's a practice oriented course. So quiz will be easy type. Don't worry about that one. And simple concepts. But you need to be tricky. It might be like multiple selections, or it might be true or false type of questions. So that will be easy. And apart from that, you will be getting the like 40.
Sir, for kind of Google form, or how it will be?
They will be giving Google Sheets or something, but in that you need to just tick, right? Maybe Google Sheet, or maybe something. Team leads will use some other software, but it will be easy. Don't worry. You will get a link and just open that one, fill your name, enrollment number, and just start quiz. Simple.
So number of questions and time for
around 20 to 25, and timing will be 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay, sir.
So that is only module 1. Professor Ture, when he will start a module 2, module 3, he will have a different component. Maybe the case participation, theoretical. Like when he will be starting predictive and descriptive analytics and management concept, like HRA, like HR concept in that. So he might have a different evaluation criteria. For my module, it is only the 3 criteria: 40, 20, 40 CP that you are submitting already, and out of 7 CP. I will be considering your best 4. So in any case, if you are missing, or if you are let's say you have not completed the or you have submitted that one, so I will submit. I will consider the best of 4 out of the 7, and quiz up to you, and project presentation in front of the panel, and report submission. Me and Professor Ture will evaluate together that one. So all the instructions will be given for project capstone and the submission part, but. My humble submission, my humble request here is to start working on the simple CPs, then on the like a typical one on the later stage. So as of now, nearly 30 people are submitting out of 41. So my humble request to the left 11, please start submitting the easy one, then on Tableau or Power BI, the tough one. So to get the maximum evaluation, right? And at the last, and if you are keeping on delay side all these things, so it will be a burden at the last when I ask you at least submit 4 to qualify the module 1 or maybe something. So that is my request. So please start working whenever you are getting time. Start submitting. And at least 4.
I have a question, sir.
Yes, please.
How do we know that it is getting successfully submitted?
No, we are getting right, and in that case,
2 CPs are sent through mail.
We are making a record of that one. No need to worry. We have a complete record. So no need to worry. Once you have submitted, we are getting the notification, and we are able to see in our portal. And through mails also.
We are submitting, that is getting some
Right. In classroom, we are getting all the mails and all the submissions there only. And 2 to 3 participants are submitting through emails also. We are getting a note, and we are separating into a particular folder, so that we should not miss any submission in that case when we are going to evaluate. Best step 4.
Is it possible to reshare any file?
Which one?
First session, I guess I have shared wrong file. That is, I guess, inconsiderate.
So in that case, so in that case, you just resubmit. So it will be a notification to us that resubmitted. So we will consider the best of 2, or we will consider that the one.
Okay, let me try now.
So in that case, see, we have not stopped anyone, or we have allowed multiple submissions. So in that case, you can revise.
Sir, is it possible to submit now also? Suppose in case we identify that we have wrongly submitted a sheet, and then again we resubmit?
Yes. That's why we are using Google Classroom. Flexibility is there, no? Otherwise, some strict softwares are there, like Metal and other one. They won't allow you, right?
So we can go on particular session, and we can reshare the file, now.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So from next session onwards, I will start this Power View report building, and using the DAX, data analytics expressions in this calculation part in this Power BI. and developing the business report for top management. Right. So that's all for today, and see you in the next weeks. Till then, please take care and good day. Yeah.
Page assignment.
For today's assignment is just a rating analytics. So I will share the instructions over Google Classroom. Just a rating assignment. That's it. The simple screenshot of that one. Right.